Oh, Jesus.
Ha, there's a war in the feeling, they ain't keeping it real. They think it's easy to peel just cause they flipping those bills. The only vote is for kill, but if I trump it'll cost. We already walking dead in the land of the lost. I've been taking it way back, say Jack. Been my own wicked woman on the track while you twerking in the trap. I'm gonna get them plaques, yeah, my mind is on them racks. I'm just stating loosely facts, go and get that contact with your loose leaf ass. Leaning on the wall with your bathroom pass. Need a Wonder Woman in your life, how fast? How I'm gonna tell the truth, but you puff pass. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. She back, huh? For unlawful carnal knowledge, I'm wedged into worry while they suck and hurry. I'm just skating, do my derby. Watch these cameras all pervert me. Won't respect my name and dirt me, but I woke up early. Even when I'm fucking late, I'm applesauce and frosting the cake. Bake your plate A while they ingenuity's ace. I'm planning an escape with the Save the World 10.8. Love potion number 9, fine dine. I want a piece of American pie. Lie under pudding pop shop that I ate the chocolate up. Why they tell me Californication, Afro on Rodeo, blaxploitation, and all this to the congregation.
From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny and straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own, and we make no apologies.
What is going on, my friends out there in DC land? Welcome to another episode of the DC Misfits show. Wait, did I say that right? District of Misfits show. It didn't fly right. Tonight's episode is the 5th season, 5th episode, titled DC Bicyclist 1, Powerful Convoy 0. Talking a lot of shit and not getting anything done. We are a podcast for the rest of us. We are a drinking show with a podcast problem. I am the Pasteurized chef, Marcus Bradley Donovan. Boo is out on
assignment.
On assignment to get some interviews done for us. Yeah. So anyway, how you guys all doing tonight?
I just realized what the title of our show was and just thought about the fact that how expensive this motherfucking gas is, and these assholes got the motherfucking audacity to be holding up traffic.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, these dumb motherfuckers.
Somebody fuck it up.
I've also find it funny that they're surprised, like when they're doing interviews. They're like, people in DC are so mean. Like,
yeah, bitch.
Like,
have you seen these gas prices? You got me sitting behind you. I don't like sitting at a red light, let alone sitting behind your seat.
That is the fucking truth. Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking like sitting behind a red light. Meanwhile, you over here fucking up the church's money on purpose.
On purpose, like you dumb motherfuckers.
Purpose.
Yeah. Everyone's so mad.
What's wrong with y'all?
Nigga, fuck you. Like, I'm gonna get coochie fall out.
You know what it is? It's white people. And I feel like tonight's episode is going to be all about white people because white people are stupid and crazy. My people, can you stop fucking digging up shit? Can you stop jumping in fucking trucks and driving across the country for no goddamn reason? You're bitching about a mandate and's fucking over.
And actually, you know what? We'll talk about that a little bit further later because everyone keeps blaming Joe. This ain't Joe's fault, guys. This is not
Here's
Joe's
the thing.
fault.
I've been saying this argument.
It's the state's fault because the federal tax is straight across. Your states, on the other hand, decide to raise taxes 13 to 25%. So talk to those assholes.
It's the same thing when they blame any president for the gas prices. I'm like, I had an argument with my brother 6 months ago. My brother was like, well, I thought, and my brother's a Democrat, and we grew up in Delaware.
Also,
we know
his brother is like a highly intelligent person. He's like, he's the president. He's a principal at a school,
and he's a doctor and all that shit. But now, let Jamie stop. Let me finish. But he was sitting there. We were having an argument about Biden fucking up with gas. I'm like, no, that's not how it is. And I was like, it's Russia, it's OPEC, it's NATO. And
Oh,
then,
wait,
like,
it's not Russia. It's not Russia. All that shit we got from Russia happened to the Obama administration.
No, but Russia, but shut up. Russia affects, like, it's all those countries affect.
Shut up.
What I'm saying is, man, any gas that we already got from Russia is already paid for, so it's not effective.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And it's like nominal. Like, it's not like we're getting the majority of our oil from Russia. You know,
We get 10% of oil from Russia. 10%.
So okay, so 10% isn't like the majority of our oil. So I'm sure there's like there's a bit of an effect on it, but like that's not the.
It's not enough to affect anything.
Right, it's not the majority of our.
It's your state. It's your state saying I want to hike up taxes 13 to 26%.
Exactly, Jamie.
So
Jamie's 100% right.
Joe. Don't blame Uncle Joe. You need to blame whatever that cranker is in your house.
Right. So I don't know if y'all heard that there's like a I don't know what they call it, like there's a holiday, I think they call it the holiday, a 30-day holiday in Maryland for the gas tax. So that's the 36 I think it's like 39-cent gas tax that is normally implemented per gallon or whatever. They're putting a hold on it for 30 days. Hogan, I think, just signed it or is about to sign it. It's about to go into effect shortly. So getting gas in Maryland is going to be
motherfuckers in Virginia is about to be driving to Maryland.
Right.
No shit.
Hopefully, like Virginia, I think Virginia is also like proposing. I think they've also proposed some sort of legislation for that also, and I'm hoping DC does it as well. Because it would be silly for them not to, right?
You talking about Bowser doing something for black people? Come on.
Yeah, fuck that. Bowser ain't gonna do it. Bowser ain't doing shit. You know that.
But what I'm saying is that hopefully, at least in the DMV, like we're gonna have a little bit of relief from this, like from these high.
Nope, because summertime's right around the fucking corner. It's gonna go up to $12.
Marcus, what I'm saying is the taxes. I mean, like the gas prices are going up really high right now, but hopefully they'll go down within the next few days because we'll get some relief from it because Maryland has passed.
I see. I should have listened to the rest of it.
Exactly.
Y'all remember in I Am Legend they showed the gas? That shit was like $6.50.
On what?
I don't know. I didn't remember.
I Am Legend. In the movie, I Am Legend,
in that movie,
it's like $6.50, right? And I remember being like, "Man, I drove, and I'm about to leave my car."
So, did you like that movie, Jamie?
I love that fucking movie.
Do you? I mean,
did you?
All right, Marcus. One,
I did.
So
I did. All right. I watch movies. I don't watch your fucking movies.
What?
Okay. Well, all right. Okay.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, your movies?
Keep going, Marcus. Keep going.
I watch
Keep
documentaries.
going.
I watch. Listen, I've been doing this with you guys for 3 to 4 years. I know where the line is. I know where the line is, right there.
Do you though?
Okay,
Why do we have safe words then?
Okay, your movies. When you say so, your movies.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, I gave some of my power up tonight.
Marcus.
Listen, I gave some of my power up to Nick this week and for on, so I'm willing to give back.
All right, Marcus, tell me why you thought it was an okay movie.
No, I didn't say it was okay. I liked it. You didn't let me finish. You cut me off like you always do.
No, that's not how you started, whore. That's not how you started.
So what I was going to say.
Wasn't it a good movie? I believe you said, wasn't it a good movie?
I was asking if you liked it. So what I was going to say was, if you were an asshole, that was the perfect type of movie for you to act in because you didn't act with anybody. You acted with a fucking dog the whole movie. That's all I was going to say.
And a small child and a lady in the last half an hour.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, so 3 people total and a dog. That's what you dealt with. Are you that big of an asshole, Will Smith?
That movie is fantastic. How the fuck did you not see the original, The Omega Man, starring Steve McQueen?
No,
exactly, motherfucker.
But I did like this one. I am saying I Am Legend. I did like.
I can't remember if I saw it.
You saw it. I'm sure you saw it.
There was a dog, right?
There was a dog.
Yes, Val. Yes.
There was a dog. Speaking of which, did you know that to get me in trouble yet again, 3 years on the show, there's a website called Does the Dog Die? And it tells you whether or not the dog
I've heard about that.
died in the movie.
I think that's a good website because you know.
A gentleman at
I
the bar
can't
told
watch
me
that.
this. And I was like, so you're telling me no matter how great this movie is, fuck the Oscars. We'll say MTV Movie Awards, right? all this great shit. Everyone's ranting and raving, but you can't watch it because the fucking dog died.
I would watch it if the dog died.
The dog don't die in real life.
Right.
No, I'm with that. I agree. Like, I mean, respect to people who can't see it, but like at the same time, I'm with Jamie. Like, come on, it's a movie. It's not real. And if the movie's really good, like, you know, come on, just come on.
I mean, did you watch
like that Marley and Me movie? No fucking way. No way I'd watch that.
Spoiler.
Nobody's going to go see it. See, there you go. The dog died.
I can't watch
nobody's
no, it's too, like I weirdly. So I don't care if like whatever people die in movies all the time. Whatever, like tearjerker, sure. Mom dies, grandma dies, like the child dies. Like it like pulls at my heartstrings. When an animal dies in a movie, it's unbearable to me. Like I have to turn off the movie. Old Yellow,
all animals.
Couldn't watch it.
I watched the Never-Ending Story in the fucking theater,
nope.
and I still go to the movies and watch animals.
Like E.T. Like in E.T., I was like 4 or 5. I had to leave the fucking theater. Like I was like,
There's never been anything more upsetting about that man screaming about that fucking.
You said,
horse.
hold on.
I don't give a fuck.
You said E.T. Guess what?
No, I didn't say E.T. I
said E.T.
No,
I said E.T.
I never watched E.T. either.
God, what is the matter with you, Marcus? I can't.
That's because they're the same height.
I'm moving out of this. I can't.
All right, hold on. Let's do a call to action, guys. Let's do a call to action on that one. Nick, you ready? Here we go. We're the District of Misfits show, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. If you're new, enjoy. If you're old, we love you. We are on Facebook as the District of Misfits. On Twitter, which is, I don't know why I just said it because I told him not to do it, DC Misfits. On YouTube, please go watch. We're getting ready to start a membership on that as well for our older and past shows because YouTube would not pay us for it because they're too vulgar. So they let me if we created a membership, you can watch all of them and actually make money on those things. So
what am I paying for that shit?
I mean, you never know.
Also, just like and subscribe our page.
So like and subscribe, and fuck Jamie because Jamie doesn't know anything. Then we are on Twitch. We love our Twitch people. District of Misfits. And if you would like to support and represent us, go to CrushingDC.com. Booyah.
And you can buy some of our merchandise.
Which we have a bunch of new Irish as fucking Irish AF for the rest of the month, which we're running a 17% discount on the whole website because of that. So go to CrushingDC.com. And yeah, next month is Cannabis Fest, so look out for some new stoner outfits. There you go, buddy. And if you want to create your own podcast and amplify your own voice, the District Dog's Face Studio at Gmail. You will contact me, and we can have a good old conversation about starting a podcast. What up? What up, Gregory? Boom.
Hi, Greg.
All right, kids. How's the rest of you? How was your week?
I want to get back to talking about the Never-Ending Story.
Dan, go ahead. Hang it up.
The never-ending story.
No, I'm kidding.
It's over. Go ahead, Jamie.
I always want a G5 to that shit. Like,
hold up.
Are they ever going to remake? I feel like they're going to remake that movie. Don't you think?
No,
it's about time. It's about time.
With that dog. What's that thing's name again? The white dog?
Theory. There's like an underground theory. Sorry, not an underground theory. Everything is underground and shit. But that it's on a list of movies that if you redo that everyone's going to automatically hate it, just for nostalgia purposes alone. Like, could you imagine somebody was like, hey, let's remake the Goonies? Please.
Oh, I'll kill you.
No one's ever going to watch that. No matter how good it is, everyone's going to be like, this movie sucks.
I mean, I can't believe that that's going to stop, like, Disney or anybody like that.
Good luck.
So what's some of the remakes that we dislike? What's any remakes we dislike that, like, why the fuck did you do that?
I got one for you. I got one at the top of my fucking list right here. Total fucking Recall. How long did you watch
Oh yeah, fuck that shit. Why would you remake that movie?
That new one sucks.
That movie till you realize they didn't get the mark. They weren't going to mark. It was like maybe 15 minutes left, and I was like, so they're just not going to go to Mars.
I watched this whole damn movie.
Fuck you.
Has anybody seen the new RoboCops?
Nope.
There was only one. I watched
Was there only one? Is it any good?
Yeah. It was good on the couch.
No shit.
You know, like you ever see like a trailer for a movie, you're like, yo, I'm gonna watch the fuck out of that on my couch, yo. I'm not.
You know, I don't watch every movie, but I watch a lot of trailers. That's what I watch.
Trailers, I get excited. Trailers are exciting.
Oh shit! All right, guys, Gregory's giving me some lower 48s already.
Oh, the lower 48s.
I feel like Gregory's. This is becoming a regular thing, Gregory. Which I'm not mad at it.
I like it.
I do like it.
So back to the remakes. Like Charlie and Chocolate, I'm not sure how I felt. Like,
oh yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
He's a pedophile in that goddamn movie, guys. He's a pedophile.
No,
the remake? You mean on the remake?
Yeah. So I loved Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like I love that movie. The Charlie and Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp. I don't know. It felt weird to me.
They're both weird because they're both soft for children. Like,
he's not
like they fuck these kids up, yo. Like, it is weird.
I know, but it was like it was fun times, like with like Gene Wilder. It was like I don't know.
Could you imagine what that room smelled like with them old people who ain't walked in that long? And then all of a sudden, this jobless motherfucker decides he's gonna get up today to go to a fucking chocolate factory and shit with his scabies. So whatever the fuck was wrong with him. Then he always got to get kicked out. Fuck that movie. Next.
I don't know if y'all saw like you know there's like a real big hullabaloo about the most recent A Star Is Born. Did you watch that movie?
Oh, like I mean that happens every time a trilogy gets released. The first one came out, everybody loved it.
What are you talking about?
Did you say Star Wars?
No.
Oh, you said A Star Is Born. Okay.
I mean, I can see that.
A Star Is Born, like, I don't remember. I never watched the very first original one, but what I remember is the one with Barbara Streisand.
Right.
And I loved it. And I remember I was, like, just at that age where, like, it was very emotional for me. I, like, cried watching it. And then this, like, new one, I don't like Lady Gaga. So, like...
I cried. I did like that. I liked that movie. I cried at the end.
I don't.
Did you cry at all movies?
I did not. Yeah, Marcus cries.
That one's a sad. That ending's fucking sad, dude.
So that's why, like, I feel like I already knew what the ending was going to be like, and I was like, I can't fucking watch a new one.
Spoiler alert for a movie that's been made 15 times. She dies. There you go.
Yeah.
If you're watching this show, you're probably already old enough to know that the bitch dies. She's dead. There.
On which movie?
Star Is Born.
No, he dies. Well, he died in the new one.
He died in the new one.
You know what?
One of these assholes died.
You know what? You know what? Hold up. I'm thinking about the wrong movie. Keep going.
Oh.
I'll drink to that one. I will shut my mouth right now for a little bit. I'm going in the penalty box for 2 minutes.
I find people to get real pissy about things that gives them nostalgia or whatever. And I get this, and Nick brought up earlier, Star Wars.
Yeah.
And this is my argument. Now, mind you, I am not saying that those first 3 sets of movies are great. But how about this? The last time that you watched Luke Skywalker and fucking Darth Vader get into a fight, it sounds exciting in your head. It is not. It is the opposite of exciting. It is 2 kids with forks going like this.
It really is.
That's it. That's all you got. Meanwhile, story 1, episode 1, Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul go the fuck at it.
That was one of the
bitch ass niggas gets killed.
Mm-hmm. One of the main characters.
Right. Mm-hmm. The scene with the fucking
I mean, did you see that coming with him getting? Yeah.
No one saw it fucking coming. Sorry, I read the shit. I knew it was coming, but still. This is the part with the chips and stuff. Awesome as fuck.
Hey,
when shitless of fucking the fat man, Boba fucking Fett. The man has 9 minutes of screen time. 9 minutes of screen time.
But
the novel is based off of 9 minutes of screen time. Beetlejuice is in that movie. Beetlejuice.
11 minutes.
11 fucking minutes.
11 minutes. And that when I found that out, that blew my mind when I found out because that's like one of my favorite movies of all time.
Right.
He's only in it for 11 fucking minutes.
If they remake that movie, I'm gonna fucking boycott.
They're already
riot in the streets.
They're already remaking it.
Who's in it?
I'm gonna riot.
I'm actually not mad at it.
It's supposed to be a continuation.
Oh, cool.
Oh, well, that's different. If it's a continuation, that's different. Like I like movie like Hocus Pocus. They didn't remake it. They're gonna, it's continuation, and I can appreciate that. Same like Coming to America.
They did that too with the Ghostbusters recently.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Huh?
Yeah, I watched that movie when it's not Halloween. Hocus Pocus.
I love Hocus Pocus.
That movie's the shit. It's like looking at Sarah Jessica Parker before she looked like a foot. You know? Like,
hey, never saw it.
Oh, Marcus. Somebody's gonna love you one day.
Well, no, basically, I was in a place where they were watching it. I just wasn't paying attention.
Have you ever watched The Princess Bride, Marcus? Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes, and I actually met him. I cooked for him one time.
Thank God, because then we definitely
the blonde hair guy.
I have to leave the home because
when I was the chef at St. X, he came into St. X and came into the kitchen and was talking to me.
Who's he? Who he?
The fucking main character, the blonde
Mandy
dude.
Patinkin? No. Carrie Eloise? Which one?
Whoever had the blonde hair.
The guy wearing all black.
I love him.
Yeah, the main guy. That guy.
Wesley.
Yeah.
He's actually a really nice, he was a really nice dude.
I love
Pretty
him.
awesome.
Did you ever watch?
No, he is British. He definitely is British. But he came in my kitchen, talked to me for a half an hour, and I feel bad because the girl who's waiting on him is like a professional actress in the city, like she does plays. So she was freaking out, and I was like,
and he wanted nothing to do with her.
And he wanted to talk to me instead of her. I'm like, I feel so bad for. I feel like an asshole. I'm like, I'm sorry.
So wait, no, not the Zorro-looking dude. It was the white dude, Wesley.
Wesley is the Zorro-looking dude.
Yeah, he's the Zorro-looking dude.
Oh, I thought you meant like Mandy Patinkin's guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess he is a Zorro-looking dude. Yeah.
All right.
So I got a list of 30 horrible remakes. So I'm just going to read a couple at a time. I'm not going to read them all. Psycho.
You know what though? It's not a horrible remake. Yeah, it was back in the 90s. MTV had a whole thing about it. I don't know if you remember that shit. No. But it's the same movie verbatim. There's no change. It's just.
Oh, well, then I like that. That's cool.
It's just Vince Vaughn as Psycho.
Oh, all right. Around the World in 80 Days.
Come on, now. Jackie Chan's in that movie. That movie's awesome.
Total Recall. Total Recall is on the list. Jackie. Total Recall, obviously. Knight Rider. Apparently they redid the Knight Rider show.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that's when the Dodge Charger first came out.
Val Kilmer Val Kilmer did the voice of Kit.
Oh, I'm not thinking that.
It was a 2008 reboot on NBC.
I can't make any Val Kilmer.
I don't even remember that shit.
I can't even. I just watched that documentary. I just don't want to cry again. I can't do it again.
Hey Nick, let's do some safe words before we get too far into it.
All right.
Safe words.
Who's going first? Should I go first?
Yeah,
sure,
let's go with you. You take the longest.
My safe word is gonna be Beetlejuice.
All right.
Mine is Chelada.
Nugget.
Chelada.
Look at you, Val. Look at you.
I got a new toy this week. Stream Deck.
Okay.
I'm really excited to play it.
What is it?
No, it's one word. It's a video thing.
Stream Deck.
We got a bunch of sponsored safe words today.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, we really do. Yeah, I
got a bunch of chelada though, not like a specific kind of chelada.
I guess that's true.
I got a bunch of new toys for the studio, so I'm about to up our game a little bit. Quite a bit.
I am excited for that.
Quite a bit.
I got a little sneak peek, and I'm excited.
So, especially our new, once we start going live again, I got some really dope live equipment, and I'm super fucking excited to play with it. I've had it all weekend.
Yeah, this shit's good.
And I have not been able to fucking use it, so. Nick, I feel like you and I should do like a fucking live stream just so you can watch me playing with it.
Yeah.
Fucking talk about it. I'm going to push this button. So, yeah. So, Jamie, one of the things I got is a Stream Deck. You're really going to be unhappy about this thing.
Oh, I know why.
Wow.
I'm not
yes,
gonna say anything.
One, so
I'm not gonna say anything.
Keep it to yourself.
Don't worry about it.
You know I was just not sure the fuck up.
Don't worry about it.
I'll stay home. I'm already worried. You got my blood pressure up there.
Don't worry, I won't be using that thing for a couple weeks. It's going to take me a couple weeks to figure this piece out.
All already not fucking with you right now. Like,
Don't worry, I'm not going to do it this show or next show.
already not fucking with you. Let me bing this shit. Bing, our sponsor of not being sponsors. I have it on my phone. I think the one way to go on Bing, this should be like, server, shut down.
All right, so Bewitched, the movie, was actually on the list of bad ones.
Hold on, there was a movie?
It wasn't that bad. Thank you.
Will Ferrell, and
Will Ferrell, first of all, Will Ferrell.
Kidman.
Close.
Right. Yes, Diane Kidman. Not Diane Kidman.
Not Diane. What the fuck's her name?
Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman. Yeah, chick from Stepford Wives.
See, I don't think I would like that. Like, so that's like, I don't know. That's like making a movie about like a show. I don't like that.
See, but is it the nostalgia talking? Is it the nostalgia talking?
It is absolutely the nostalgia talking because I used to watch. I was like obsessed with the show. Huh?
It's a movie about the show, but how about this? The Addams Family 1 and 2 movies about shows.
That was good.
Those are good. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I like that. But I mean, I never saw The Bewitched with what's her face, Nicole Kidman. So
I do have a big affinity for anything Will Ferrell does. Like most of his stuff is just too funny to me.
Do you know the funny thing is I don't really like Will Ferrell.
A lot of people really hate him.
It's very particular. It's very particular. But
so like I loved him in Elf. Like weirdly, I loved him in Elf. Like that's what kind of got me on.
Elf's funny as shit though. That's why.
Did you like Blades of Glory though?
So then, see, I feel like he was like a little over the top. But what I really loved him in was
to be over the top.
like Step Brothers was like I was like I'm.
Oh my god.
I like couldn't stop laughing at that movie, Step Brothers.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
When I see stuff like that, and like I always get into arguments with people at the bar because I do watch every fucking movie I can. It's always like something stupid like I was watching Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Dude, that that movie sucked me in one night for like 5 hours, like because that commercial breaks. I couldn't stop watching it.
That movie is the shit. But this girl
awesome.
This girl was like, "This is so fucking stupid."
It was
and
awesome.
I looked at her and was like, "The movie is called Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter."
It's stupid awesome. There's stupid movies.
Like
what are you expecting?
I feel like I did watch that movie.
This isn't Citizen Kane. This ain't 1984.
Right, no shit.
Like the fuck was you expecting to happen?
Hold on, Marcus. Did we watch it together?
No. It was one night I was going to bed. I had something to do in the morning. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to bed early. And it was on TV. And they hooked me. And with the commercials, it was an extra 2 hours long. So I had to watch the whole fucking thing.
I feel like
I was mad as shit. But it was.
I got that movie on Blu-ray.
Of course.
Hey, listen, but here's the thing. Here's what happened. After I spent like all that time watching it, at the last 10 minutes, I'm like, I bet you it was on Hulu or one of those things. And then
it is. And
then it was. I'm like, I just wasted an extra 2 fucking hours watching this goddamn movie about Abraham Lincoln.
And you probably missed like some good parts because they probably edited that shit out.
Right.
And that's probably a good point too. But it was TNT.
But yeah, it's shit like that. I'm always like, look, bro, I don't know. Every movie's not going to be the great like Western cinema movie. Like sometimes you got to sit back and be like, I'm just going to enjoy Abraham Lincoln jumping across a bunch of cows. Trying to kill a vampire with an axe.
With his badass blade. Just fucking
there you go.
Up.
Movie.
Yo. Like the ending, the way they did the whole twist at the end, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Well, see, now I need to watch it on Hulu.
I got Hulu. I got Hulu and shit.
You can fast forward that shit and everything.
Oh, wait. Jamie has it on Blu-ray. I need to come watch it.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have next week's episode is going to be us watching Abraham Lincoln and the vampires. Who's
just
down?
Giggling and shit. Vampire. Giggling my ass.
You guys ever watch Blade? The Vampire Hunter?
Oh, I watched all. Yeah, I'm fucking, absolutely.
Wesley Snipes?
Yeah. I heard there's a remake or a Disney down the road.
Mahershala Ali.
Yes, he's the guy. It's gonna be. I feel it's gonna be badass because I don't think Marvel does. Marvel doesn't do anything bad.
Did you know that movie saved Marvel Comics?
What, Blade?
Yeah, so they were actually
really?
on their way to bankruptcy. Got the money to get Wesley Snipes to do Blade, and that literally pulled them out.
No way.
Dude, I went to the theaters and watched every single one of them, dude, because they were awesome.
Every single one, even the third one, the real trashy one.
Yeah, the trashy one. Even the trashy one was good.
And I even enjoyed that shit. I mean,
Ryan. That's before Ryan Reynolds was like something.
Right. This is right after fucking Van Wilder. You think he did like one other thing in between?
Did you like Van Wilder?
That's my shit. Come on now. When that came out, it was right before I was going to college too. Now, mind you, I wasn't doing any of that shit because that's how you go to jail. But
you also Naomi, your daddy's not a CEO of a major company either. So
right. Also, Naomi spelled backwards is Imone. So just remember that, fellas.
What is it?
Naomi spelled backwards is Imone.
That's awesome. So all right, so they did a sequel to that, and it was fucking trash.
Oh, without Cal Penn.
Yeah, that was no good.
They were in Britain. There was the chick with the huge boobs. She got flashed in the movie. I wasn't that mad at
that. I did watch the whole thing.
I mean, titties.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't need that for titties. So let's discuss these like little douchebags who came into DC the past couple of weeks with this big old convoy. So the title of our show is DC Bicyclist 1, Big, Powerful, Convoy 0. So if you don't have Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, or YouTube, you missed the fact that there's like a dozen or so trucks driving through downtown DC, and one DC cyclist decided to take his time and ride around. And I don't know if you guys know, Nick, I know you are. I'm very familiar with fucking the messengers and shit like that, and I know bicyclists don't fuck around.
They're badass.
That's a fuck around and find out type group.
Do not fuck with bike messengers. Do not.
Nah, bro. So this dude was giving off bike messenger. He was giving off bike messenger energy.
I'm pretty sure there's this fat dude in a truck probably cussing his bike messenger out.
Absolutely.
You better not. You better not.
Wait, Marcus, do you still have that ticket? Do you have that TikTok from last week? That because Jamie wasn't here, can you play that TikTok?
Which one? What?
The lady who said.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Keep talking. Yeah. I'll pull it up. Keep talking. Yeah.
So these fucking people. Meanwhile, so in that same article that we were looking at, that you that you sent us, they had talked about how these fucking truckers, they boxed in a driver because he was like kind of yelling obscenities at them, so they boxed him in and like wouldn't let him get out of the traffic. They just kept him from moving out of it. And thankfully there were some other truckers who were truck drivers who were like, this one guy was like, that's like totally uncool. Like that's akin to kidnapping. Like they shouldn't, they're keeping him from moving forward, and they wouldn't allow him to get out of the convoy.
See, that's all fun and games until you get that white man who was just like that snap away from doing something real fucked up. Like, what if that guy was like, you want to box me in? I'm going to kill everybody. And then just jackknife that bitch. And now look what you did. Look what you did. Fuck it.
Look what you did.
Look what you
did.
Like, what made that dude decide to slow down? Like, what happens then?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, these people are crazy. My one friend, she was coming from Alexandria. This was on Wednesday, I think. So she was coming into the city. At most, it takes her 20 minutes to get into DC. It took her 2 hours because everything was closed. Like all the main arteries into the district were closed down.
Here, before Marcus look for that before we get too far away, let's look at the bike messengers real quick.
I want to know who this bike messenger was. Do we know what his name was?
The funny thing about that is, like, he has headphones in for this entire situation, and like all I can hear is like remember Tiny Tim from like fucking the Johnny Carson show? Living in the sunlight, I'm in the midnight, having a wonderful time. Just some like real silly shit just playing on these fucking beats. I'm just there. And this trucker's screaming, "You can't block traffic like this," probably. He's just like, la la la.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
that guy. Fuck them all. Shit.
No, I love what this record was doing. Can we get more of that?
When I was last time I was driving through Delaware. I was stopping at my sister's house. And there was
Della
like
what?
Della, right?
Della why?
But I was driving by, like, was going through like the suburb neighborhood, and there was like a group of white women, like holding hands or whatever in the middle of the street. And I didn't hit the bitch. I just kind of like let my foot off the brake as I went through this green light, just to let them know, like, it's up to you to like move. Like, you know, I put it in. Oh, the bitch moved. She moved. She's like, I can't believe you. And I was like, shut up, bitch. Look at the fuck out my way, yo. You ain't protesting this shit.
See, okay, so yes, truckers are important, but those truckers clearly are not that important, because those ones who are there, like, what the fuck are they doing? What are they really? What are they protesting? They're protesting shit that is like completely irrelevant. Like,
they're
just
just
there to
bitching the bitch.
Yeah, they're just there to fucking be annoying. Like,
bitching the bitch.
Bitching to bitch. Exactly. It's just dumb. You know, like, I don't, you know, I think that it's important to allow people to, you know, air their grievances or whatever, but, like, you know, like,
yeah, I'm cool with that.
Shut
I'm
the
totally
fuck
cool
up.
with that.
Like,
But
you're
like,
here now, you're protesting the mandates due to COVID, but, like, there are no more mandates left. Go fuck yourself.
You can't social distance no more than working in your fucking truck, bro.
Right.
Like, think about it. Who's in there with you? Outside of, like, this chick that you fucking a lot lizard and shit. It's just you. It's just you. Like, why are you bitching?
All right, I can't find any videos. Fuck.
What?
I mean, how much money do you think they're spending on this? Like, it can't be cheap to just.
Right, and who's like funding it? Are they? I mean, they must have. They have to have.
As expensive as diesel gas is.
Like, gas is expensive. Like,
the shit ain't cheap.
Right. I feel like it's similar to, like, maybe like similar to the conversation that we were having about the people who came January 6th. Like, these people took off time, like, took off work. Like, I mean, it's a little bit like. You have to have a little bit of money. You can't just, like...
Fuck you.
Funny, I
That's
feel
where
like
he
I
learned to
heard
finger
that
fight.
too.
It's what I
That is where I learned how to finger fuck. Yes.
I was gonna say, I know that I'm currently listening to you guys right now. I'm just making myself a drink, but I was like, Mark's about to stick a finger up somebody's ass.
You're not wrong.
Speaking of drinks, I
thought you were going to say finger fucking.
Speaking of finger fucking, it's like Valerie.
Val, how was your weekend?
I was talking about my drinks. I got the Bud Light next.
Got that Bud Light next. What's the official word, Val?
I
was waiting for Val to go on Macho Man about that shit. Ooh, I was in your finger fuck.
I don't mind it. I mean,
how's it compared to, like, the regular Bud Light?
You know, I'm a Bud Light aficionado.
It's the Coke Zero of beer.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely it's less. It's definitely less flavorful. So, like, if you were to imagine a seltzer that's like beer flavored, that's what this is.
Seltzer with a hint of Bud Light.
It's a beer, yeah. Oh, a hint of the Beaujolais. So
you're gonna get us sued by Bud somehow, some way for saying that. Like, it's a beer that, you know, just tastes like somebody left it outside for a while to do somebody's.
But that's what it tastes like. I mean, I don't mind it. I would drink it. I mean, like, if you're really looking for something with zero carbs, like, I'll drink the shit. 0 carbs, a super crisp light beer. That's what it is.
Can I just say that every time that Nick pulls up that wine glass, I want to be like, "Yas, bitch." Every single time.
You don't fuck with my wine.
He's got the swirl and everything. I'm just like,
right? He's like,
yeah, Nick's becoming a little wino, bro.
Yeah.
Nick is the wine aficionado of. Yeah. While I am the Bud Light aficionado, Nick is the wine aficionado.
Meanwhile, I'm just over here drinking whatever the fuck I got right now because I forgot to go to the liquor store.
What you drinking on right now?
Currently, I don't want to tell myself. I'm not there right now.
Are you not drinking Sutter Home today?
No. I finished that this on Thursday. I had a magnum of that shit too. I don't know who left it at my house, but thank you.
I knew.
I was in the parking garage at the Target on 14th Street in Columbia Heights, and right by where I parked, there was this like little 4-pack of like the mini Sutter Homes, and I was like, oh, was Jamie here?
Right. First thing first, quick PSA, Jamie does not just order Sutter Home and shit, goddamn it. I got orange wine too.
Are you sure?
I got some fly shit. I got some fly shit at the crib. Fly shit at the crib. But if you leave it, goddamn it, I will drink it. Because I currently own
I feel the same. I'm the same way. All right, let's I'm gonna look up one of the lower 48s and
non-Russian.
Let's do that.
We're gonna get into it. All right,
good old America, Texas.
Wait, 2 weeks ago, I got one. 2 weeks ago, I got one, and I was actually rather proud of myself.
Got one what?
I lower 48.
Wisconsin or something like that.
Oh, right. All right, I'm ready.
Keep talking.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So, we have someone the other day was asking which vodka that we had like on our rail, and it's like Zelko or something like that. And they were like, "Is that Russian? We don't want it." I was like, "Actually, it's from Baltimore." And they were like, "Oh, okay, we'll drink that."
I made a joke about El Salvadorian tequila one time on the show, and I did not realize how many people were going to be this mad at me for it. not necessarily mad at me because it was like racist, I guess, but they were just more or less mad at me like, "That's a really good joke, but don't make it again."
All right.
And that was funny, but don't do it anymore.
All right, kids, let's get this on. A blank man is accused of shooting restaurant workers over barbecue sauce.
A black man is accused
North Carolina.
Yes, can I read the fucking story? A man is accused of shooting a restaurant worker over barbecue sauce. 36-year-old man Andre Thomas became infuriated over his takeout.
So we could have just said black man.
Whatever, Jamie. So basically,
listen, it could have been Florida man.
All right, I'm not going to read the rest of this.
Keep going.
All right, fuck it, whatever. Basically, a guy picked up barbecue from Dickie's Barbecue. He came back. He called. He's pissed off. They did not give him enough barbecue sauce. The employees tried to make it better, whatever. So he wasn't happy about that. So he waited for them to leave. He was next to the gas station behind some pumps that was right next to it. Waited for them to leave, then follows them, shooting at the car, hits one complainant 5 times, breaking a bone in his arm. The other victims were okay, and now he's back in jail, all because of barbecue sauce.
North Carolina.
Tennessee.
I don't like barbecue. All right, it's got to be one of the big 3. So it's got to be Texas.
I said Tennessee.
No, sorry. Texas doesn't count because they do dry rub. So it's got to be Kansas City, Tennessee, or North Carolina, or Carolinas in general.
No, don't say Carolinas in general. South Carolina and North Carolina are different fucking things.
I said North Carolina.
They're both tangy, vinegary, nasty. That's what they both are.
I like
argue with your mama. Argue with your mama.
Not West North Carolina.
Argue with your mama. Argue with your mama. I'm talking to you.
Kill you.
Argue with your mama.
Right. What you got, Jamie? What you got?
You know what? I'm gonna make it weird. I'm gonna go Rhode Island.
Okay.
I mean, it can be.
I'm gonna go somewhere where you know.
Hold up. Jamie. I'm just gonna go ahead and say another one because that's not right. give me another one. For that one.
Just pick
I
another.
need an OB state. Let me get
The United States.
the United States. Shit, that's next part. This is good. Appreciate you for helping. Fun. I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna go south. I'm gonna go Kentucky.
Okay. Kentucky, North Carolina. Nikki.
I said Tennessee.
Okay. All wrong. Texas, Houston.
Oh, shit.
Please tell me if I was
Damn,
right
I
about the
almost said
black guy
Texas
part.
too.
Hold on. Let me show you something.
Is there a picture of Andre's fat ass? You know my problem with this entire scenario is though, McDonald's has stuck to order up your entire life.
This
Look
is
at
the
this
guy?
video. Look at
That's
this
the
video.
guy.
That's the guy.
Look at
There you go,
this.
Jamie.
So
video
was he in
here.
jail before and they got out of jail and then
He was in
them?
jail back in 2009.
Oh, so then he just got back. He went back to
do.
jail over fucking barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Yep.
There's gonna be somebody snatching dick out of him across the street over barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
Like,
learn when
you're
to let it
getting-
go, man.
When Bubba O'Leary is like trading you for sexual favors and cigarettes, you have to remember that you did this
You did this.
over barbecue sauce. You know what? We should just extend abortions from like third trimester to like 25 years old. Just call it an extremely late term abortion, or we can add as many extremely to it. There's got to be better words than extremely.
I mean, if that's the case, Jamie, I would have been aborted by age 17. So
I know, but like,
Probably
but
before
how
then.
How much better is the girl been? Like, you know what I mean? Like, say like you look at your kid and shit at 26, and you're like,
damn, I should have fucking busted a nut on her face.
man,
I
you know
should've
what,
swallowed. I should have swallowed.
My uncle has a friend that my uncle has a friend that my mom can't stand, and she looked him in the eye one time and said, "The best part about you rolled down your daddy's leg."
Oh, no.
Damn. So, Mr. Houston shooting people for barbecue. As we come full circle with it.
That's full circle.
Roll down your fucking daddy's leg. Barbecue sauce? You get that shit at Walmart, at the Kroger's, at the Publix? What's the place in Houston? What's the place they got? A grocery store? Anyways, you could have stopped anywhere else in Texas that sells barbecue to get more barbecue sauce. But you took the time out your day, black man, to wait behind. Like, you went home and ate that food and was like, I'm going to go wait behind this garbage can to shoot these niggas for not having my barbecue sauce. You know what, man? Him and Kanye, cuz.
Hey, you know what? God damn it, Jamie.
Jamie's
Hey, Jamie.
another drink with his mystery.
Hey, Jamie. You know what they're going to
Yeah.
say to him in jail? You know what they're going to say to him in jail?
I'm listening.
Grab his dick and twist it!
I knew that's where we were going, and I enjoyed so much the other set.
I'm going to play that for. That's going to be on here for at least a year. At least a year. But see, Jamie, once I fix the stream deck, it'll just be in there already. Like, just push the button, and it'll just be the audio.
Like if Marcus dies tomorrow at his funeral, I'm gonna cry, and then I'm just gonna play.
Read one of those letters. You gonna read one of those letters?
No, I'm just gonna cry. I'm gonna say something really profound, and then I'm gonna play that video.
Hold up. You gonna play that video or the video of me talking about finger fighting?
No.
I think they're stand for both. I think they're stand for both.
I was there for finger fighting, but I was that I have been there several times for seeing you being like, "Oh, Marcus is gonna stick his finger up this guy's butt." That's what happened.
I like the fact. I like the time I was
you
trying
like
to punch
you like
somebody.
what? You like what?
You like a who?
I tried to punch somebody, and Jamie grabbed me, and I punched him instead.
Yeah, that's funny.
You did too.
Jamie's like, "You left the bruise and everything, motherfucker."
No.
Like,
So when he hit me, I was like, "You fucking mosquito." And then, the next day, I texted him, and I was like, "I'm actually bruised." Like,
You had like that bruise on your arm? Wasn't it like right here?
it was in my shoulder. It was in my shoulder, like right between the blade and my chest. And I was like, "This motherfucker actually hit me." Well, yeah. I feel as if I owe Marcus a little bit more respect.
got the bony hands, man. They hurt.
Yeah. I had Marcus Delarome. Yes. I'll see you all in hell. I'll be here all week.
All right. So Gregory is blowing us out with some lower 48. So we're
let's do another one.
I really enjoy these, so we're gonna keep going. All right, Jamie, you listening?
I'm listening.
Blank may declare Chick-fil-A a public nuisance. The reason they're going to do this is because of, guess it, the traffic, the drive-thru. So this place, since 2013, they're kind of tired of this place having constant traffic, always. And we all know if you go by the Lowe's and the Costco, it's a fucking disaster.
I hate it.
So there was a...
Hate chicken.
A Mandarin...
first thing first, that was racist.
No, they're hate
everybody.
chicken, I'm saying. They're hate chicken.
Oh, I thought you said you hate chicken.
Not that I hate chicken. They are hate chicken because they
wow,
hate
you were from a culture of chicken. There's no way.
So their traffic, they basically clog it up 70 minutes a day on the weekdays and 92 days on the weekends.
I'm gonna say Alabama.
Who the fuck likes Chick-fil-A that much?
Yeah, it's somewhere in the South. I think it's somewhere in the South.
The thing is that, like, I used to eat Chick-fil-A when I was younger because it was in Columbia. It was all over Columbia, Maryland, and it was the Columbia Mall. And, like, we would get Chick-fil-A. They would give out the little, like, samples. And, like, I ate it. I had Chick-fil-A all the time. But, like, it's not that great. Do you know what I'm saying?
They didn't invent chicken and pickles. Like,
it's
they weren't the first
it's
people to be
chicken.
like, hey, guess what?
It's fried chicken. And so, like, there are definitely other places that you could get fried chicken. And, like, similar, if not superior to Chick-fil-A.
Now, I will say this, and I know that as a man who has gay friends, I'm not supposed to say this. Their customer service is fucking insane. I mean, like, you can't beat Chick-fil-A customer service, bro. This shit is like, it's like the upside down. It's like everything that it's not supposed to be. Like, even when you walk up and it's like that fat lady, greasy as shit, you know she got fat because she works at Chick-fil-A, eating all the food all the time. Even when you walk up there, she's like, hi, welcome to Chick-fil-A. You're like, you're just so pleasant. And everyone else here is pleasant, too.
Jamie, you watch a lot of TikToks. Do you remember the guy, I think his name is Nike? He would do all the, like, Burger Kings and McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. So, he will basically make Chick-fil-A like the white people. Nike or McDonald's would be the worst of the worst. And then, you know, you have all your other ones in between. But it was basically what Jamie was saying, like the customer service on fucking Chick-fil-A was impeccable.
Always. But I don't like Chick-fil-A that much. I don't like anything that much to wait in line. I'm out of the wait in line.
I would definitely not wait in line. Absolutely 100%. There's no way I would wait.
Right.
I don't wait in line for shit.
I don't wait in line for shit. I went to Philly a couple of weeks ago. My cousin, mind you, this motherfucker like 23, was like, let's go to this bar. And as we drove by it, there was a line. And so I just sped the fuck up. And he's like, where you going? Somewhere where I'm not going to wait in line.
I'm grown, motherfucker.
Queen.
Yes, Queen.
I really don't get it.
I'd be like drinking my Bud Light Next in the glass.
Get you a fancy glass. Get everybody here some fancy glasses for Christmas.
So here guys.
Well, Nick, you haven't been to the house yet. I do have fancy glasses.
What you doing? What are you doing then?
I just don't.
Right?
You right. You right. Hold up!
Wow, I haven't seen.
Hold up, Nick! Hold the fuck up, Nick! Hold on, wait. I'm gonna pause this room and I gotta do some more shaking. Give me a second. Be right back.
Oh, good goddamn, man.
Nick got me fucked up right now. What am I doing? Let me tell you what the fuck I'm doing right now, goddamn. About to make it pretty. Egg white out. Where the fuck my eggs at? Shit.
All right, so why Jamie's doing that? I have 5 other places to get fried chicken.
Hold on. Did we not figure out where this place is yet?
Yeah, let's.
I'm talking about fried chicken.
No, I know. I thought we were doing the.
Well, I'm gonna wait till Jamie gets back. So in the meantime, I'm gonna give you 5 chicken places that are better than fucking KFC or not KFC, fucking that place.
All of them are better than KFC.
No, number
Chick-fil-A.
five. Number 5.
I don't mind KFC. I mean,
I think that deserves a number 5. It's definitely
That's a number
not-
5. That's a
not
number
higher.
5.
it's not number 1, but I
Yep.
could take number 5.
I can't see it.
It's
It was
KFC.
KFC.
Okay, yeah, fuck KFC. The slimy ass chicken.
Alright,
Stole it. You gonna sell that nigga chicken? That stolen ass recipe.
I let
Well, about the
KFC is where
kernel.
we get our river chicken for the.
All
for the
right. Stop
tubing.
it. This is a top 4 actually.
The river chicken.
I downloaded
The river
one
chicken.
twice.
That's what we tube with.
Dry ass biscuit.
Oh yeah, Jerry's is fucking good. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh
Jerry's.
my
yeah.
god, yeah,
Mhm.
Jerry's
Yeah,
chicken
Jerry's is the shit.
with the mumbo sauce.
Oh
All
yeah.
right. Actually,
That's
it's
why
4.
I went with Hassan.
That's
like a few
that's
years
DC as
ago.
fuck right there.
Yeah.
All right. So number 3 and 2 for me. They're all pretty much toss up, so I'm just gonna get into it. Number 3, Churches.
Ooh, Church's chicken.
Yo, all right, Joe, cuz here's my problem with churches, right? It's good. It's good as fuck. It is super fucking fantastic. That fist-sized boulder of a biscuit and the fact that that chicken wing is the size of a goddamn turkey wing bothers me just a little bit.
But there's mashed potatoes, so.
All right.
Talk about the mashed potatoes and getting chicken.
Number
I like to dip
You
my
gotta
chicken
get a
in the
side
mashed
there.
potatoes.
You gotta get a side.
number 2 of my things, a fried chicken.
Oh, that's a
You know?
There you
fancy
go.
glass right there.
Pinkies
Number
up.
2. Number 2.
Pinkies up.
Number 2.
Popeyes. Ah,
Popeyes.
yes.
Love me
Mhm.
some Popeyes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like Popeyes got white people who want a good crunchy chicken.
Man,
Like, I feel
Dude,
like maybe
listen.
like 10, 15 years ago, that's when white people found out about Popeyes.
listen, the first time I had
And now
Popeyes.
you can only get spicy Popeyes in New Orleans now because it used to be hot everywhere.
Okay,
And
so
they were like, "Oh shit, white people found out. We got to dumb it down, but we got to keep it in Louisiana."
my first time eating Popeyes was in New Orleans the first week I lived there, and because I was broke because I'm fucking 21 years old, and I went to Popeyes and it was the best goddamn fried chicken I've ever had in my life at that point.
See, that's what I'm talking about. White
So
people
I'm
fucking
like-
themselves.
But I tell you what, the fried chicken in New Orleans, I don't know if it's because you're in New Orleans or just because it's the New Orleans fried
No,
chicken
it-
place.
Legit, it is because it's in New Orleans.
Jesus
they make
goddamn,
it.
it's
They
fucking,
make it
it's,
just.
it is
I think the
spectacular.
Did we
original
get
one.
Popeyes when we were in New Orleans, Marcus?
I
don't
Did we
remember.
go
I
to
was drunk.
Popeyes?
I need
I
to do
think
that.
the original
Yeah,
one
right.
closed. The original Popeyes closed in New Orleans.
It's sad. I'm sad to
But
hear.
there's like the oldest one is still there. I don't know which
Well,
one it is.
I think I think it's on St. Charles, if I'm not mistaken. All right, number 1, and I do love their gallon sweet iced teas.
Oh,
Ooh,
Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Yeah.
All right. So
As an overall,
all right. So small issue.
that sweet tea, bro.
We
That
are
sweet tea.
we are talking about like Bojangles as in like blackface chicken. And
It's black people's chicken. Dude.
it's
It's
blackface chicken. Like it's
oh,
after
yeah.
a character like
I didn't even
I
think
like
about that.
chicken. Like their mascot should be like Michigan J Frog. Like nigga.
Big that shit.
Ooh. For all you
feels
guys
good.
who don't know, Michigan J Frog is the WB Frog.
Yes. Oh, Mark.
And
Yes,
Dave
that one.
Chappelle.
The Popeyes on A
A
Street is also
Popeyes.
pretty fucking
Mhm.
dope.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
close
that
to-
shit's
wasn't it-
good.
Wait, wasn't that the one with the ranch? Wasn't that the one with the ranch?
No. That was
14?
fucking 8th Street.
That was the Barracks Row.
8th Street. Yeah, Barracks Row one.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, so the best fried chicken on 8th Street though is that church. Is it Churches?
The Korean? Are you talking about the Korean one? No, the Korean one though on H.
Is it
The
Churches?
Chun Main.
Chung Ming's. You remember Chung Ming's?
No, I do. That one is good, but there's a.
Nigga, who you got in the background talking for you?
His
We
wife.
got. I got my manager on the side.
Manager.
I see hold on, wait, that wasn't Val. And my boy, I can't do that one. I was like, that sure as fuck ain't Marcus's bitch. Wait, sorry. Marcus's bitch ass over
That's
here.
Nick's handler.
listen.
It's my
Yeah,
social media manager.
So it was Churches. Baviak just proved it. It is Churches. That shit is fucking on point. That shit's good.
No one can handle Nick.
That's right. That is facts. That is
I
facts.
figured.
Wait, maybe this. Fuck, now you got me confused.
Wait, yo, Brian, see the real shit with the Crown fucking fried chicken, guys. Like that is like Northeast favorite right there.
Yeah, I think that's the one I was talking about. That's the one I'm talking about.
Crown fried chicken in Philly, bro. You can feed a whole Mexican fucking wedding for $20. Like you just be like, yo, let me get a number 5, a number 8, and a number 12, nigga. It's like 700 pieces of chicken, some corn. Like how the fuck? Like y'all got all these. Like it's not even like Spanish motherfuckers in the bag and shit like that. It's like it's a bunch of like, oh, before I get racist, let me stop. Because I'm sure as fuck was about to say sand niggas. It's a bunch of like just very
you're the only one that can say it on the show.
Middle Eastern people like just running the show. You know what I mean? And like we'll go back and forth screaming at each other or whatever, but that shit can always come out good. He's like, my friend, I see you later. And I'm like, yes, the fuck you will. my friend, you were about to have me convert to Islam in this bitch, bro. Because yes, you will see me later.
You might see me in an hour, motherfucker.
Depending on how high I'm about to get, you might see me in an hour. And then, like, you sometimes catch the right one. Church's Chicken be open 24/7. They only take, like, maybe 20 minutes to, like, mop the front floor because, you know, alcoholics and crackheads. But, like,
yeah, that's
that, bro. That's that,
now
bro.
I want some fried chicken.
All right, well, Jerry's is still open, so no, I think Jerry's is closed. Sorry. All right, guys.
This is open.
Chick-fil-A.
Fuck Chick-fil-A.
What city and state? Well, just give me the state.
Wait, what did I say?
You didn't say.
I said Alabama.
It's gotta be southern, and it's gotta be busy enough that they.
I said Alabama.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Texas.
I'm going Midwest. I'm gonna go Chicago. I'm going Illinois.
Anyone else? Any of the viewers? Any of our participating?
Is it Illinois or Illinois? Am I saying
Illinois.
Illinois.
It's Illinois.
And I was today years old. Wait. Me and Marcus were today years old when we found out.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were. Cheers.
It's the French. It's French. It's Illinois.
All right. The answer
you guys
is.
Know, you know what Chicago means? It means stinky plant in the local indigenous Native American. That's what Chicago means. Land of stinky plant.
That's amazing.
Interesting. All right, where is it, Marcus?
Santa Barbara, California.
Oh, man.
Fuck off.
Fucking California.
Y'all playing.
Damn it, Greggy.
You should have thought about it like this. Nobody in the South is going to blame fried chicken for making traffic longer.
You know what,
Facts.
Marcus?
That's true. You're right.
You have definitely changed the scale upon which we're supposed to be thinking right now. Smart man. Yes, queen! Yes, queen!
Yes, queen!
Yes, queen!
Yes.
All right.
We need to make a graphic of that.
All right.
Yes, queen.
All right.
I was talking to a customer a couple years ago, and the guy was like, he was like, you know, he kind of wishes that like straight guys would just embrace Yas Queen. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, sometimes it's just the only answer. Like you'll see something, it's just like the only thing you can physically say is Yas Queen.
It is a feeling. It is most definitely a feeling.
It's a feeling. It's a feeling. It's not a gender. It's like a John. It's like a noun. Whatever the fuck we call this shit these days. I'm a little drunk. I need to go smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back. What I'm saying is, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
All right. I'm going to do the call of action, guys. Call of action. We are the District of Misfits show. We are the podcast for the rest of us. We're a drinking show with a podcast problem. On Facebook, Instagram, the District of Misfits. YouTube, the Districts of Misfits show. Twitch, we love our Twitch people. They're building clientele over there, and I like it. District of Misfits. And if you want to support us and help us and look dope in some of our new gear, because we got a lot of dope shit coming out. We got a lot of Irish as fuck stuff. We're actually running a 17% discount this whole month of March for St. Patrick's Day.
I'm gonna get me a beanie.
Also, this guy.
And I'll show you some pictures in a second. Nick, can you pull up the Irish AF pictures?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, again, Facebook, Instagram, District of Misfits. YouTube, the District of Misfits show. Twitch, District of Misfits. CrushingDC.com. And if you guys want to create your own podcast, amplify your voice, the District Off a Studio, we are taking clients in right now. We were booked there for a while. Now we're open back up. We'll help you from start to finish. You don't have to do shit but show up and pay us. That's all you gotta do. We take care of the rest. One of our podcasts is 35th in the hip hop podcast world.
37.
So, whatever, 37th. It's in the goddamn 30s, and we're doing well. And we're actually.
All I know is it's not 45, and it was out of 45. So.
And I was actually, when I found out, I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" No shit. I am surprised.
37th, man. I mean, it's probably even higher now.
All right,
They're
Jamie.
good fucking shows.
So Nick, when that happens, just pull them off.
All right.
So we're training Nick this week, guys, to take over a lot of my roles, so I can be more of an asshole on the show.
Yeah, we miss
bigger
some
one?
of that.
Wow.
Yeah, man, you know how it is. We got some good TikToks tonight, I think. Val, what you sent me?
I sent you some memes.
Well, no shit. That's why I'm asking you what you sent me.
Do I have to say?
Just pull one up. See what comes
Pull
up.
the shit up.
What? Where?
Oh, you know what? I mean, bring up the one from The Princess Bride, since we were talking about that. No?
What are you What are you talking about?
I sent you one.
What did you just sent me something
I
about
sent
RuPaul?
you a meme with Inigo Montoya.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you.
I mean,
No, you didn't. You sent me RuPaul.
I did not.
I'm looking right at
The
it.
very first one that I sent. How to be good at talking.
Oh my god, Val! I just asked you, what did you just send me?
I didn't send you anything. What?
It's all
Nick,
goose.
Nick, I apologize so much for the 3 years of me being a drunken asshole towards you. I apologize. I'm sorry. Anything I ever did, any way I can make up for it, like you need
But
a
I really
blowjob,
don't
a
know what
hand
you're
job,
talking about.
whatever you need, dude. Like, I mean, you need me to send you to college.
You know
I
what?
mean,
You know what? I think the biggest apology you owe to Mike Phillips, if you're out there listening.
Listen, I apologize to Mike on the DC as fuck reunion. I apologize to Mike profusely.
Oh, this thing that I was sending what is it? A GIF or GIF? GIF of Yes Queen. Yes,
And did you
Queen.
just send that to me, right?
I didn't send it just to you, Marcus. I sent it to the fucking group. What?
Apologies to Mark and every single other viewer as
Yeah,
well.
Mark, you just don't want to. I got a lot of you drunk and like really bad
I'm
hangovers.
not 100% sure why I had to explain why. You just click it and then you
I
would
literally
see
just.
it.
Oh my god.
Like, why would I have to explain it? I don't know. We were talking about Yes Queen, so I like put it. I sent
It's
that
not
out.
Yes Queen.
So, Yes Queen. Yes, it is.
Jesus.
And I thought maybe we could use it, but instead you had to be like, well, "What did you send me, Val?"
I
didn't send
literally
you
just-
shit. I sent it to the group.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Jesus
Anyways,
I'm starting a new rule. I'm starting a new rule before the show. I'll explain to it in the next meeting we have on Thursday. There's going to be a meeting.
And y'all can have a meeting. I'm going to be at work.
The meeting's going to be about you, so your ass is going to be there. Had that meeting on Wednesday.
I feel like my parents are arguing again, like in my room, and I can hear it all. Jesus.
All right.
I'm gonna turn the radio on.
I mean, I
Holy
did send
shit.
I mean, do we want to go over some memes? No. You don't want to do those?
No.
Do you have any memes to read or anything like that?
I sent some. Yes. I can send them.
No, don't send any more things to me. No,
I'm not sending them
no
to
more
you,
things,
Marcus.
please. Just no, I have enough from you.
I
You've already
don't
sent me
send them
plenty.
specifically to you. I send them.
You've already sent me plenty. We're cool.
I
He was
don't- I
texting me in the
mean-
middle of a show about what the fuck is going on.
Nick, how's it going?
It's going good. It's actually kind of rocky right now. It's not going too well, if I'm completely honest, actually.
So we were talking a few weeks ago about the Kanye
Documentary. Oh my god, did you
The
see it now?
Genius documentary. I just watched like the last episode.
What'd you
I'm
think
still
of the last
missing the
episode?
last episode, though.
So wait, you're missing the
Nicole.
last one?
Yeah,
I
it's
watched
the last
everything but the very last one.
Dude, here's the thing about that. And we talked about it a little bit last week. I mean, I respect Kanye. I fucking hate how he's turned into a monster over the past, 10 years.
Yeah, man, he started off so good.
Yeah, he started off amazing. So me watching that,
Such a drive.
me watching the first 2 episodes, I kind of remembered why I liked him. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. And, it started being really nostalgic. I remember the albums and shit like that. Yeah. Then I watched the 3rd episode. I'm like, oh, that's why I don't like you anymore. All
See,
right.
but the thing is about the 3rd. Okay, so you haven't seen it, Nick, but the 3rd episode, I feel like. Okay, so he kind of ends up being the fame a little bit gets to him, and he's you see it from the perspective of Cootie and who's the other guy who does it? Who did I forget his name already. The other dude.
Just keep telling the story. Don't.
Right. So the other guy who is also responsible for the documentary, so you see it more so from their perspective, because at that point, this is the latter half of the journey, and so Kanye's sort of distanced himself from them, and he kind of
which I find that to be shitty as fuck.
Yes,
it is. It honestly is
absolutely shitty. But I think that also it gives you this perspective from them where they see that he has some mental issues, mental health issues, and they talk about how you can even I feel like you could even see it in his health, in his complexion, even you could see how his skin sort of gets kind of
but you can see it. You can see it in his eyes as well. He's kind of more glazed over, kind of
and
just
and
going with the flow and drifting.
And he mentions about how he he gained weight because he was on these meds, and it makes him bloat and gain weight and stuff, and you can see his skin has gotten a little bit a little fucked up, and I don't know, he doesn't look like the same person in the later years as he was young, vibrant, just I don't know. It's
he really
it does
changed
make
a
it
lot.
makes
He
me
really
it makes
changed
me
a
feel
lot,
badly
yeah.
for him.
Listen,
really
let's
I mean, I don't feel badly for him that he's gotten pulled from the Grammys. He should be, because he's a loose cannon, and he needs some solid people in his life, because his mom has passed, and I don't know how strong of an influence his dad.
See, that's the thing again. That's the thing again with him pulling away from Cootie and people like that, whereas the people who are there and have been there for him, he's just kind of dismissed.
You guys were there in the motherfucking beginning. So let's be fair. Every celebrity before they got big was skinny. When they got big, they got fat. So don't give me that bullshit about bloated fucking drugs. I've seen Val Kilmer. I've seen Eddie Vedder.
Though I mean, it is a valid
if Kurt Cobain was still alive, he'd be fat like me too. Just saying.
I don't know,
God.
he's been on and off. I mean, bipolar disorder is a real thing, and people suffer through it, and I mean, I have friends who have bipolar disorder, and it's a daily struggle. Sometimes you feel like you're great, and you don't need these meds anymore, but you know what? You actually do keep needing these meds, and that's what keeps you great. But
it's a treatment, not a solution.
Well, I made that mistake when I was dating a girl one time, and when we were together, she was a great girlfriend, but she was on meds. She was bipolar, and at the time, I didn't really start doing. I hated medication. Never wanted to do drugs till I had my brain injury. Then I was I need these drugs now. I understand why, but she got off her drugs because she thought she was okay because of the relationship and shit, and then she turned into a fucking nightmare after that, dude. It's God, and then I couldn't get her back on the drugs, and yeah, she went fucking batshit.
Because you go off your meds because you think that everything is fine. Because
exactly, and that's what we did. And then
we're talking about Kanye again, aren't we?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Kanye.
Did you watch the whole thing? Jamie, did you watch the whole thing?
I watched the entire thing. Cried several times.
Did you really? You cried?
Cried several times.
I cried when Donda died.
That
was rough.
I cried.
We don't have to play tough anymore. We all know we are just crying ass individuals.
But I didn't cry. That I would admit I admit when I cry. This one
I cried several times. So you gotta remember. So Kanye for me, it's like that personal slot. My freshman year is college dropout. My junior year is late registration, and then after leaving Howard, it's graduation. So like he has that personal heartstring to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I fall in that range, you know?
Right when you were becoming an adult, he kind of guided you through the shit.
You give me 3 classics that I'm gonna be they're just gonna be classics no matter what. I'm just gonna play him. I don't give a fuck what he does.
I mean, that's how I knew with Outkast, because Outkast for me was as I was growing up, but like each stage when they were growing up and leveling up, that's kind of like how I was.
There's another level of you growing into an adult.
When I was in college, I was doing the Criminal, Wheels of Steel. And as we got older, Miss Jack, yeah. So I get it.
More and more. Just the only thing is Andre just stayed that level of crazy.
That bitch never changed.
And then it just never really like stopped being crazy, I guess. I don't know. You know what though? That Andre is our first factor of that Baduism.
Right, you were talking about that the other day.
Just that Baduism, cause like, look, we saw what happened to Common, and that man is a vice lord. Vice lord.
Put that pussy on him, man.
Common a vice lord or fucking whatever the fuck these niggas is in Chicago and shit like that. You took this hard ass criminal and turned him into a psychopath. Common was running around with like rainbow socks and fucking like mohair boots and shit. We was like, yo, bro, what the fuck? What happened today?
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? But Kanye's got some shit to worry about, but it just kind of confirms that he had one person to talk to his entire fucking life. And I think the part about the documentary that fucked me up the most is that there's an interview several years ago. He said this shit one time that he was like, I should have never brought my mom to LA.
Right.
Because she would have never tried to just keep up with the Joneses. Or the Jonases as in the fucking Super Bowl commercial. You know? And
I mean, let's be fair. Jonases are killing it.
Jonases are killing it. But if you think about it, it's like, all right, like young lady she's from Oklahoma City. You get to Chicago, and then all of a sudden now you're in LA, and like you kind of start doing math. And mind you, this could be speculation. I'm not saying I know this lady because I don't. You know what I mean? But it's like, all right, you get down to LA, you're the face of a nonprofit. You're around a bunch of celebrities all the time. Then you take your ass to Mexico to go get whatever surgery you're going to get. So you're going to get whatever surgery you're going to get. And then you're probably down there getting the surgery in Mexico and trying to stay in Mexico while you heal. And then...
Did she get into Mexico?
Yeah, that's what happened. That's
but
what she
why?
got in Mexico.
Your son's a millionaire. Why?
I know, but look, think about it like this, right? This is the lady who is from a Midwest or Southwest section of the country. You're doing something that you probably feel like is a little wrong. So you're going to go somewhere ain't nobody going to know you. She was sat in whatever house in Mexico, healing up, and called it a day.
Listen, I have done many drugs without knowing what they are. I would not do that in Mexico.
Okay, you're also not from Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I come from a little small town called Delaware.
Delaware?
That's a state.
Yeah, I know.
It's the first state, the first wrong state.
First wrong state.
The funny thing about this, I'm always like, who the fuck let Delaware go first? Like, who was like, yeah, go Delaware.
I mean, it's because we unified faster than the rest of you fuckers.
Well, you're that big, so.
Because it's so
exactly. At the time, it was just Lewis. There was nothing else.
Right. You like a hood ponytail big. You know what I mean? How you do that, Dad? How you got a ponytail and you ain't got no hair? Have you guys seen? All right, so on TikTok, I'll be catching this trend of like the founding fathers.
The what?
And it's like someone's like, it'll be because on Fox News, on CNN, on MSNBC, on Al Jazeera, there's always someone asking a stupid ass question of like, how do you think the founding fathers would have felt about X, Y, Z? Like Wolf Blitzer said one time, and this made me stop watching Wolf Blitzer. Fucking when Obama was doing Obamacare, he was like, well, how do you think the founding fathers would have felt about Obamacare? And I'm like, bro, do you know what it took to be a doctor back then? Like, you went to another town and you told them you were a doctor.
It's like the guy who was
completely different times.
Completely different times. So
Like the guy who was the
what?
judge for the Salem witches was a fucking priest.
Right. Oh,
no
man.
fucking not a judge.
I have a book. I have a book called the Salem Witch Diaries, and it's at my parents' house. I gotta find it, and I'll let you guys see this shit. But it's diary.
It'd be awesome.
Diary. It's like diary or journal, like entries on like what was going on at the time. This one guy,
man.
So like his daughter basically got like a 98 on a math test, and the closest boy got like an 80, and they accused her of being a witch.
Right.
And what they did was they tied her to a boulder and took her out to the lake and was like, hey, if you float, you're a witch and we're going to kill you. And if you don't float, well, you just automatically go to heaven. And like, I'm reading this shit and like, this guy's like, I know my daughter's not a witch and I know she's going to go be with God. And in my head, I'm like, yo, I'd have burned Salem to the motherfucking ground.
Right. I would have been a little pissed off.
Like, how the fuck did y'all let this ride? Y'all let Jesus tell you. Y'all let Jesus tell you.
I mean, you just hate women.
That, like, the fuck? Or, like, could you imagine trying to get some pussy? Like, straight up telling the girl, like, yo, it's me and you forever. It's about to be happening. And she gonna turn you down, and you be like, witch!
I mean, you're not wrong with that at all. I mean,
how many women just died off the fact that somebody was like, yo? Or how many gay men or gay women got caught and like their significant other or somebody in the town or somebody the fuck like that was like, you're a witch. And now your ass is just dead, like tied to, again, a boulder. And like none of the like tests are like easy. It's not like, oh, multiple choice or anything like that. It's like, hey, here is a fire and I'm gonna throw you in it. And if you don't burn, you're a witch and we're gonna kill you anyway. But if you do burn, guess what? Hey, look, it makes you feel better. You go right there. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Nigga, fuck you. We just gotta start killing people faster.
Wow.
Like, just gotta start killing people who make the rules faster. I am out of red wine, and Nick has me jealous as shit right now. You know what it is, though? It's not necessarily just the red wine. It's the beard hair combination with the red wine. Because, like, Nick's locks is flowing. And he's got the thick goatee, which makes you feel like I owe him money. And instead of like the rest of us assholes drinking like, you know, like Bud Light Light or Bud Light Zero.
Bud Light
Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta go easy on yourself. You got the big beard too. You got the fancy cocktail glass. Like you're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Like, bro, I'm doing fine though. Like you said, I'm doing fine. Nick, you were doing fantastic. There are words that put out how dope your ass is right now. Look, hit him with the mustache, bro. You like, yeah, I'm paying rent on time. My girl just sitting here. She just monitoring. You know, like Nick is drinking this wine like he fucks better than all of us. Like, right? See, he ain't even like, no. It's like, yeah.
Jesus.
So cool ass. God damn it.
Okay, guys. I got it. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention, but I got another lower 38 or 48. This one's ridiculous. And there's a video on YouTube that I'm going to play afterwards that actually kind of shows what happens. You guys ready?
Okay.
It's a 2-minute video, so that we'll take a break. Man, 27, arrested after allegedly masturbating in front of horrified Starbucks diners. Homeless man proclaimed self-model has been arrested for allegedly masturbating in front of busy Starbucks. Blake Ryan, 27 years old, was alleged seen by several witnesses pleasuring himself at Starbucks. There's a video, and we are going to play it.
We're not watching this video, are we?
Well, it's actually blurred.
I'm waiting for like the Pornhub music to start. Hey guys, for the proof, we all masturbate.
But not at Starbucks.
You know,
only at Hardee's. Only at Hardee's.
Maybe at Chick-fil-A.
Actually, Chick-fil-A would be the place to do it.
I'm gonna say DC. I'm gonna say DC because I've never seen so many homeless
I
people
was
masturbate
almost
in
gonna
public.
say
Like,
DC.
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Listen, we got homeless. We got self-proclaimed model. I'm saying California.
I'm gonna say New York.
Nick, I like how you did that.
I quit. I quit. I'm gonna go. I just wanted to be somewhere that I just
I
don't
thought you
like.
said
Really
DC.
like.
Jamie.
You know what? Though? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up though because you said lower 48. DC is in the state. I'm gonna go New York.
I said New York.
I'm agree with you then. Shit. No, Jersey.
Marcus?
Going Jersey. Going Jersey.
Marcus, are you gonna tell us where?
I was waiting for Jamie's answer. The answer is Florida.
God damn it!
Oh, man.
No, every time I want to say Florida, I'll fucking say
Right.
You gotta go with your gut instinct.
I was going to say sometimes it's just as obvious as you think it is.
Yep, just yeah.
Let me grab this video. It's good. It's a 2-minute, 30-minute video. So if you guys,
You don't actually have to play this video. I mean,
but Jamie, I do.
Are you gonna play the whole video?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Can you stop? What's wrong with you?
What are you doing?
Only on 10, new video of a
this is the
shocking
guy?
and sickening sight on South Beach. A man caught on camera touching himself at a busy Starbucks. Witnesses say the lewd act went on for about 10 minutes.
Too much. And tonight
Marcus
we're hearing
Falls
from the
Marcus
women
Falls
he was
there.
allegedly
Marcus just went to
following
the
throughout the
bathroom, so
entire
he can't even
ordeal.
Of course he did.
Local 10
Marcus
crime
didn't take a
specialist
shit.
Richard Matter is in Miami Beach with this
And I'm just
exclusive.
stuck watching a guy jerking off.
We spoke to
we
these
watching
young
this?
women. They're visiting from New York. They are so disturbed by this. This happened all in the middle of the day, in the middle of a Starbucks. Police, they did get this guy pretty quickly, and now he's facing some serious charges.
Like how?
The man in this video was arrested for lewd and lascivious behavior inside a Miami Beach Starbucks.
What are you doing?
A customer records the man
I'm
inappropriately
jerking off, bitch!
himself as
What do you
employees
think
who
I'm
may not be
doing?
aware continue calling for
All
orders.
right, Marcus, like stop the video. Marcus, stop the video.
We spoke
Yeah,
to
Marcus,
the
stop
woman
the
behind
video.
the camera, Alyssa DiMaria.
I mean, Nick can stop it. Fuckers.
Or Nick, somebody stop the video. I just have one quick thing to say. This is how addicted America is to Starbucks. That there's a man beating his dick publicly, and I feel like he was doing it for a while. And they were.
They said
People-
10
people
minutes. They
are,
said
like,
10
Well, that's
minutes.
what I'm saying.
Videotaping him.
He was still in there for 10 minutes while people were coming in getting their caramel macchiatos. I don't know how to say words.
The people were still in there. You're right.
Yeah, I
You know,
was-
people were still in
They
there,
were still in
waiting
there,
in
like,
line.
waiting in line, like just walking by this guy, like at any moment in time he couldn't squirt one off or whatever. Like, could you imagine being at Starbucks at 10 o'clock in the morning on South Beach and like
Nah.
some dude just get like some skeet on your ankle or whatever like that? I would, like first thing first, I'm walking in and be like, nope, like walking the fuck out. Like I'm not saying.
Oh no,
saying
I'm
like,
posting
I'll
Facebook.
be
I'm going to Facebook Live right away.
Well, see, you're going to jail, straight to Facebook jail, because it's a guy beating his dick in public. Like,
Yeah.
guys,
I
And
don't
here's the
care.
thing,
It'll be worth
he's
every
not-
bit of that shit.
he's not a bad looking dude, so I feel like this is like a fraternity dare. Like one of them 2-letter fraternities though, definitely not like a black one. Yeah, look at this dude, like come on now, cause like this dude was just like, you know what, yo, today is the day I'm just gonna beat my dick at Starbucks. And nobody stopped him. Like nobody was like, hey my man.
Yeah, seriously.
Like-
First of all,
So here's
nobody
the thing.
tried. Yeah, Jesus. Man.
Yeah, nobody.
And
tried
people
to
kept
stop
coming,
it,
yo,
right?
10 minutes? 10
So,
minutes
like-
to Starbucks is like 30 customers.
So I have
It's a long
one
time.
one of my friends works at a coworker of mine who works at Nick's also works at over the winter time he works at Le Diplomat. So recently, this was like a few weeks ago, there was a guest in the middle of like dinner service. Like somehow manages to get behind the bar, was
Oh,
standing
no.
on the bar,
On the bar!
throwing, but like not on top of the bar. Like now he's on the back side of the bar, and I don't know if you've ever been to Le Diplomat, but like they have behind the bar. There's, I mean, expensive booze, like whiskeys, scotches, whatever, all like in shelves behind the bar. And he starts throwing these things behind the bar and just like, throwing glassware and all this stuff. So there's like a video of it, right? So my friend sends it to me and I go, the first thing I say, I was like, how did anybody let this go on for so long? Like,
all right. So Val, I got a question for you. For you because you've been to Looking Glass.
Yes.
How far do you think you'd let that go?
So that's the thing. It's like
you got shitty stuff
gotten behind the bar, right? Seconds. Like at Looking Glass, they wouldn't have even gotten behind the bar. Like you would have like tackled them before they even tried to get over the bar.
I would have
the customers would have tackled him at Looking Glass.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like so, like y'all just.
So then that's what I was saying. I was like, how did it get to that point? Like why did no one do anything? And
why did no one
grab his dick and twist it?
Oh my god! Yes! Yes!
Nick, I'm so proud of you, Nick. Nick, I'm so proud of you right now.
I'm so proud of you! Oh my god! This is the best moment in the show history. I didn't know it. Grab his dick and twist it.
Jamie, because he was standing up on the bar, someone could have grabbed and twisted it. Like, absolutely, 100%.
Hey, Jamie, when you sent me that meme or that TikTok, you ever think it was going to get this much play?
No, I didn't. But you know what, though? It's just you. I'm going to just start looking for things to call Marcus. Like,
so I was like, why did no one do anything?
I look like a Baptist preacher in a fucking church with no air conditioning. I am laughing at this silly shit right here. Call the arms. Who wants to lay their life down for the Jeebus right now?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Like, no, so I heard that story. And I remember being like, so y'all just let them do that?
Let them do it. Yeah, and I was like, why?
Y'all got one
why
did you let them?
Fight? Why did they let them just do it? And so he was like, they didn't want to address it. They just waited for like
who are they waiting for?
And I was like, but why? Like, and he was like, I guess they have like, they have like insurance and everything. And I was like, okay, but like this dude just ransacked your whole bar.
This
wasn't like at the end of the night. There also wasn't like after hours.
Listen, this is a free card to knock somebody the fuck out.
Right? I would have been
a free pass. You get it.
I would have, if anything, I would have grabbed him and just pulled him down.
So you guys, you ever see movies when people run into the kitchen and nobody does anything? I ain't been in one kitchen that would let that shit ever happen.
No, I've worked in kitchens that have like very large staff in them, but like I also know that like you can go in the kitchen and get yourself cut real fast.
Fast.
Like, bro, like coming behind my bar is already like, yo, I'm gonna put my hands on you.
Right.
This is my safe space. This is where you can't touch me or ask to touch my beard or whatever. So the second I saw somebody leave behind the bar, I was feeling like, oh my god. But like for that dude to act up that much, yeah, no, we'd have just buried him. We'd have just buried him on Georgia Avenue.
Right.
It was a whole ass ceremony.
I don't get it.
I understand that people like.
I mean, I guess that's like the whole thing about like the highbrow, like Le Diplomat, they're corporate, or like whatever. Yeah, like they didn't want to get.
I would rather get fired than get violated. Like,
right. How good of that story? That would have been a story that went on for years. Yeah, I'm the guy that knocked that motherfucker out.
Knocked him the fuck out, and also like, what made you wake up today and do this while I'm working? That's what I would have been the most upset about.
Well, so that's the funny thing is like, so my friend was not working, and I was like, obviously, if you had been working, you would have taken him down. He's like, fuck yeah, Val, of course. I would have taken that bitch down. He's like, that shit does not fly. He was like, I would have definitely taken him down, and he wouldn't have done all of that. But like, I guess there's just like a culture there with like, he's only been there a couple months. But like, there's a culture there where they just are kind of like, I mean, it's corporate. It's like fancy pants. They're all just like.
I know, but it's corporate from Philly though.
Hold on. I work in corporate.
If I got that message at home at Looking Glass and I was home, I would have gotten Jamie dressed. I would have got my son dressed.
No,
put your clothes on, little Jamie. We're gonna go.
Listen to your corporate and fancy.
Matching Timbs, and we would have been in matching Timbs, and we would have
both stomping his ass.
And then we'd have left, and then I just waited to hear the police report later.
Yeah. So to your thing about fancy and corporate, I've done both, and I still would have cut the motherfucker if he came in my kitchen.
Okay, but
because for me, again, I see free pass. He
went behind the bar.
You in my space. You were in my space. I'm not saying I'm gonna pull out that paring knife.
So what
I will.
Saying, while I'm cutting these lemons. No, that's the kitchen though. You walk into the. All right, look, everybody, pay attention to this right now. If you think you should be scared of a bartender, walk into the wrong kitchen. Walk into the wrong kitchen and act the fuck up. Because first thing first, I got like a screwdriver, like a paring knife. They have butcher knives, and they got cleavers. They're cleavers. They have things that mix things. You will be in every single one of these things.
We have knives.
And then
our knives are meant to break pigs and cows.
Can you imagine walking into Marcus's kitchen and there you got a thumb in your ass and a bunch of El Salvadorians with knives doing weird things to you before anyone finds out you got there? I'm putting your
ass in there. I'm locking you in the freezer. I'm fucking throwing fry oil on you and throwing you in the freezer and locking it.
If I worked with Marcus and I found out somebody ran in that kitchen, I'd be like, oh my God. Like, there's not enough pearls in this world to clutch. And I wouldn't be concerned for Marcus. So I'd be like, what did he do to him?
What's the special tonight? I got nuts. All right, Jamie.
Don't eat that sausage.
All right, Jamie, I'm giving you a free pass to make fun of me.
Oh man, I don't need a free pass. I just shit.
Oh my God,
Marcus had those pants.
I did. Man. I don't have them anymore, but I did.
What? I always feel like about like you know how like times come back or whatever. Like I always feel like I'm a Jinko's.
Dude, I hope the God they don't come back because I'll buy a pair.
And then I buy a pair just to wear right out of your hands. I'd be like,
you know what? Busy Bone had Jinko jeans.
Listen, I'm going to Amazon right now.
That was past my time. I didn't have Jenko jeans.
Marcus, I will throw you off a motherfucking building just to watch you float down. Like, no, it's Busy Bone. Busy Bone had Jenko jeans, right? It's one of the motherfuckers from Bone Thugs. Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. One of them was like the sponsor for Jenko jeans.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one it fucking was. But yeah, fucking Jinko jeans.
That was after my time.
I'm always waiting so like we always go through, the fashion just reverts or whatever. Mm. And we're in that that mid 90s section a little bit, that early 90s section. And there's always some things that I'm just waiting to come back. Certain patterns, these motherfuckers with these high top kid play fades and shit. I'll be watching this shit and I'll be like, man, it's about y'all about to get right back to throwbacks.
All right, so they don't. So Jinko and Amazon doesn't so much have those jeans, the big fucking things, but they have really, really baggy pants. So they look like shit, but they're not the fucking things with a big ass.
You guys go on eBay or something.
Yeah, where's the
eBay? You're gonna find it on eBay.
Buy me a pair and I'll dance.
I don't know if y'all caught this. I said, "Where's the eBay? Where's the eBay? Where's my phone?" Marcus, what's your size? What is your fucking size?
That's not publicly available information.
Not anymore.
Again, I've seen this man try to stick a finger up somebody's ass, but he can't tell me his weight size.
Speaking of fingers and asses, Jamie, you want to read this?
No, whatever you're about to play, don't play it.
All right, here you go, Jamie. Jamie, read it. There you go, buddy.
Cockpit. Jesus Christ. Family Medical Clinic. Clínica Medicina Familia. Cockpit. Real, not gay bar.
I feel like you have to explain that.
I hate to tell you, bro. It is
Right?
now.
Cockpit Bar and Grill. It's
really
not a gay
is.
bar. It's
No,
just
after
a
you
regular
put
bar.
the sign out, I think it has to be.
I mean, who let you put that sign out?
Why did you feel
Also, why did you
compelled
name
to
your
put
bar
it up?
Cockpit?
Why would you think that was a good idea? I mean, maybe
right.
it's near an airport.
Airport?
Marcus,
So it's
I'm on eBay
it's
right
a
now.
bar for gay pilots. It's what it is.
But he said it was. But they said it's not a gay bar. So
Maybe that's their past code words.
I feel like any gay bar that's trying not to be a gay bar is going to put a sign out front that says not
it's
a
gonna be
gay
a
bar.
gay bar.
It's like the Glorious Gym on West Virginia Avenue
Oh,
Northeast
man.
is a glory hole spot.
How do you know?
I did. Hold on, fair question. Fair question.
Wait.
Fair.
Nobody. I would like to get a
Fair question. Okay, fair question. Let me answer this. May I answer
like you were
this?
looking me in my eyes. I was like,
So let me answer this.
What you saying, Marcus?
So when I lived on over on 8th Street, we would make a joke about glory holes. We're just joking. And somebody who's been in DC for a really long time was like, hey, because I live right off West Virginia, like not far from this place. And he's like, there's a fucking glory hole place by your place. I'm like, no idea. Where's this at? He's like, the Glorious Gym. And I'm like, oh, hold on. And I was like, oh my God, I ride by that place all the time. I'm like, what the fuck? Glorious Gym? I never see anybody there except for after 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, so fucking weird. And then I Googled it and looked it up in the website. And it's just like really like secretive kind of like gym, no pictures, like code words. I'm like, okay, because I worked in the gay nightclub, so I know some of the code words. So I was like, oh, that's a fucking glory hole.
I worked in a gay gym.
All right, so Marcus,
you.
I'm not
You know
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Janko jeans expensive as shit, yo.
Because they're classics, man. They're classics.
Classics.
They're like
Vintage.
$125. Yep.
They're vintage. Yeah, they're not classics. They're vintage. That's what that-
On the lowest end, on the first page, mind you, without even putting in the size, I've got 99, 184, 109.99. There's one pair that are 85, but guess what? They're skinny Jankos.
Dude, I bought my Jinkos for like $30 back in 1990.
Not anymore.
Oh wait. So you remember the gray ones? The gray ones, like the gray, just big ass Janko jeans.
Yeah.
These bitches are on here for $350 fucking.
I was getting ready to say $300.
Let's see. Hold on, wait. I'm hitting the second page. Oh shit! There's one on here with a monkey on it, and I'm actually really upset about this.
Well, no, the monkey was the monkey was the trait. That was the thing.
No,
was a monkey.
I'm looking.
That was their like. That was one of their fucking logos.
It's the monkey on the side. And guess how much that costs?
$450.
$449.50.
Boom. I don't know if that's good or bad for me to know that price.
That is a little bit.
I'm hoping this deters you from showing up to cannabis fest in Janko jeans.
Listen, that's not too bad of an idea.
That is not a bad idea. We will
Except
be celebrities.
they're gonna end up dirty.
And there is
they're gonna end up dirty.
Oh,
There
dude.
is no.
When I would
there
go
is
to the
no-
when I would go to clubs with my Jankos, the whole bottom like 4 inches would be just like
My
fucking
Jankos.
fucking ecstasy and cocaine and mud on my fucking bottom half of shit, dude.
Marcus, I feel like if I ever saw anybody in the club with Janko jeans on, I would just punch them in the fucking forehead.
Listen, back in the 90s, everybody was, even girls were into fucking Janko.
We're
Everybody
not
was
in the
wearing it.
90s anymore, Marcus. We're not in
All
there.
right,
Well, no,
Marcus,
like,
you ready for
I'm
this
just
one?
saying-
You ready for this one? Wait, are you ready for this one? There's a sealed pair of Jankos
Never opened.
with never opened camo.
Who the fuck
signs.
buys Jankos and never opens these motherfuckers?
I can guarantee they probably
No one
found
with some
them.
foresight.
No,
Yeah, they
somebody
found
found these
foresight.
Somebody found these bitches and they like dad or older brother's closet. They used to steal shit.
They died from ecstasy.
Right. They just found a sealed pair.
They
Camo
were cleaning
signs,
out-
light dark blue with camo sides. So the part that goes like this, camo sides, sealed. Guess how much?
Sealed.
$625.
Nick?
I don't know, man. Let's say 900.
Well,
505.
I think the price is right.
$1,200.
Okay, so I was going to say my second price was going to be $11.25, so that would be fair. But
who the fuck is going to pay that money? Nobody. Nobody's going to pay that.
Apparently,
there's someone out there like Elon Musk.
Reliving your shit. Who's
Elon
reliving?
Musk is going to go to stage next week and some Jacobs.
All right, so if he did that, would you have more respect or less respect for him?
I would actually have more respect for him. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree with that 100%.
You would have more respect for him?
I would actually have
no
more.
respect for the person.
I would have more respect for him just for doing that.
No, I'd be like,
First thing first. All right. First thing first. He's already like a super villain, psychopath, serial killer.
Exactly.
I don't know what he's doing right now, but I feel like if we walked in on or had like a screen on Elon Musk, he's eating a baby.
Would you be surprised? Would you be surprised?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Now he's gonna be like in the. He's gonna be like in the chamber, like Darth Vader. He's gonna like turn around like.
Oh, that would No, I just feel like it's like him and like Megan Fox for some odd reason, just like sitting there, just
Megan Fox
watching him just watching him eat a baby, or like Lindsay Lohan, some old silly shit like that. Lindsay Lohan's like, save the blood for me, but like, yeah.
Okay.
But if he decided to like produce like a new car and came out like some Janko jeans, I'm like, all right, yeah, I let that rock. He just has too much money to fuck up. Like, I feel like you're just too rich for me to be like, all right, like, I can hate on you. I can always hate, but if he just popped up in some Chaco jeans, I'm like, you know what, guys? He woke up that morning, and today was the day. Today was the day.
All right, let's play a TikTok or three.
Let's do it.
Some Janko jeans and some Doc Martens.
So when people, you see all these people playing pranks, sometimes they don't turn out the way you think they are.
Ain't no fucking joke. Don't fuck with me. You hear me? Don't fuck with me, bro.
It's a joke. Oh my god. Are you trying to fuck me or what?
It's the screen for me. It's the
Wait,
screen.
You know what? I've seen this guy do some like. He deserves it. He's been doing stuff for long enough to like people who don't deserve it. He earned it.
He
earned
deserved
it.
that one.
So hold
He
on,
definitely earned it.
I missed it.
Oh, man.
I just there's like really stupid
small.
pranks. So he has this like pool noodle or like rolled up paper or something, like he like whispers on people's ear. And he's done like some other like really stupid pranks where like I'm like, nah, this guy is just begging for it. Yeah, he's just begging.
It's not it's the poster
Yeah.
Like the cardboard or whatever. That's what he does.
Yeah.
I've seen this guy. Yeah, he has that coming.
Yeah, no, it was a matter of time.
So what did he do? He like blew on the guy, and the guy was like, "Fuck you." And...
No, he just started saying weird shit, and the dude just kind of like.
Well, and so like, so listen, like, it's not the thing that I thought would get him, but I've seen him do some stuff, like, and I can't remember right now, but
I feel like the guy saw him doing that around the store already, and they was like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like just because he reacted way too
all,
fast.
Can we talk about his like dumbass slippers that he's wearing?
Those are Kanye West slides, mind you, and Kanye West slides cost upwards to $400.
Oh fuck that guy.
Well, because he makes
kicked.
mad money on Instagram and on TikTok doing this stupid ass pranks.
Well, he got his ass beat.
I feel like
Ain't no fucking joke. Don't fuck with me. You hear me? Don't fuck with me, bro.
It's a joke. Oh my god. Are you trying to fuck me or what?
You fucked up.
Have you ever seen anyone on earth look so scared to get their booty ruined?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. He was there. He was there.
Like, he was on top of that man with his hand around his throat, and there would have been nothing he could have done. And them three white dudes behind him would have just been like, well, he's getting raped today.
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah.
Well, we're about to see someone get raped, so I was just in here trying to get spark plugs.
And we're back at Starbucks.
Just back in Starbucks. Back in Starbucks.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, I saw last time with the Home Depot, I saw the guy like running around with a camera with another dude or whatever, and like the guy like came towards like me and shit. I was like, "Hey, bro, look, it's too early for this."
I will fuck
and
you
like,
up.
and like for real, like I will hurt you. I'm just like I'm already running around Home Depot with a 6-year-old, so I'm already annoyed. You know what I mean? Like don't like this isn't gonna be cute. What's gonna happen is not gonna be cute. Like, this ain't for life. This is for like your insurance company. So keep it pushing. I'll just keep pushing. Let's just keep it pushing.
So earlier, Jamie, I put a thing up and everybody was like, call a kid for inspiration. And Jamie brought a really good point up. But I will say, Jamie, they're not live kids. It's actually recording. But if you guys need to be cheered up, man, call this number. It's actually nice. I caught it and I crackled. I laughed a little bit.
No shit. Cause what did I call it?
It's just recordings. So you call it and they give you like 4 different options. Like, do you need to be motivated? Are you having a sad day? Do you need to like? So they give you the options, and then you push one. There's like 10 different messages, or maybe like 5 different messages of kids just being like, and they're like, it's pretty cool because the kids were like, oh, if you're having a bad day, do what I do. I go sit in my room and, the shit like that. And you're just like...
And play video games.
Yeah, and they're like, just smile.
Meanwhile, my jaded ass gets a text message from Marcus, and I was like, oh, it's a pedophile hotline.
And I was just like, oh, shit. I can see that.
It's like similar to the call notes. You like call that number.
I know. We need to start like a list of like the hotlines we can call.
Right. We should do a whole hotline show where we just call hotlines.
How you guys
called? Marcus, can we do some pre-recorded messages from?
We need to have
from Jamie and Marcus, so everybody we'll post it up. We'll get like a hotline for like a month. I'm like, hey, call us.
That could be a good way for us to make money. So, Jamie, that could be what we do on YouTube. That could be like our subscription. It could be messages from Marcus and Jamie. Messages from Marcus and Jamie. Boom.
But they're gonna be so fucked up though, like full rerun shame on you.
But we put it on our YouTube. But it's on our YouTube subscription page, and our OnlyFans page.
I don't even know why you do that. I don't even know why you did that. That you should never done that. It's not gonna work. No one's gonna subscribe.
It's OnlyFans. So speaking about me and Jamie, this is from a football game. I think Jamie, you sent me this. This would be me and Jamie. This is me and Jamie having a conversation every other day.
Oh yeah, I sent you this. I laughed at this for hours.
Dude, it's so
really,
funny.
Read the caption first. Read the caption first. I still need to know what Orlando Brown said to Lamar Jackson.
If you head to the Ravens YouTube channel, you can get a really good look at what that.
I don't know
what the fuck that man said to him, but the fact that he went. What did you say?
I still want to know.
I want to know.
That's
what
so
you said.
Raven.
That's so Raven shit. Like, what the fuck did Orlando Brown possibly said to that man? Like on the sideline on a football game, so see serious moment for him to be like.
All right, this is an innocent TikTok. I think this is a Val thing.
Possibly.
Roni with the chicken strips.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was that you, Val?
No, that was not me.
Was it you, Jamie?
This is me.
We're gonna play it again because it's worth it.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. I know I sent you this because I sat on my couch and got high as shit for a couple of hours.
That is that kind of video. Yeah.
I just sent straight up everything that I giggled at, which would have probably been a lot of things, until I was too high and retarded to be able to send anything.
It's funny because I can tell how what everybody's doing by the messages I get from you guys sometimes. I'm just like, what?
Play it again.
Macaroni with the chicken strips.
I'm gonna cut it down. I'm gonna cut it for us where it's just a
Yes.
No, wait. What you gotta do is there's the so what? You gotta press the original button. The original button. So whoever originally made the video,
we gotta find that original TikTok. Yeah.
The original video. So if it's like, it's like one person.
I couldn't find it. No, I looked for the original. I couldn't find it.
That's so funny.
So it doesn't matter.
I had it 2 days ago. I had it on my phone.
Well, it's not there anymore. I can crop it and just have the nose. So we'll do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Crab it.
All right, so who sent me the white dude who's talking about burial things?
You gotta show it to me because it might have been me too. Like I said, I smoked a lot of weed this week.
Jamie
I don't know who this came from. I don't know who this came from, but we're gonna play it because we were talking about stuff earlier before show.
Hey, a quick message to the people out there in Notre Dame that found a 700-year-old lead coffin in the bottom of Notre Dame. Let's just leave that alone. You know, we don't want to start another historic event by opening it. So we got enough going on this year. How about? So let's just case closed. Let's just leave that one. Coolio.
Okay, go. Yeah. That was me. And here's my rant of, hey, white people, leave it the fuck alone. Marcus, bring my face up. Make it happen right now. We're gonna do this right now. I gotta get here with the customer. Real shit. So it was encased in fucking lead in the 14th century. So in the 1300s, somebody was like, "Hey, let's whatever the fuck this is, put it in lead," and they dropped it somewhere. And then when they dropped it with a bunch of like other like stone statues and shit like that, and a couple other like bodies are in there too. And on top of that, they dropped some stone on it, like thick ass limestone on top of it. And then they put fucking Notre Dame over it. Fucking Notre Dame, a whole ass cathedral.
Who the fucking who are you trying to keep down?
Everybody shut the fuck up. That shit has been there. What in the fucking Notre Dame? Somebody been sitting there like, oh shit, oh my god, I'm gonna put this somewhere where nobody can find it, and then y'all find it, and it's like, yo, it's just been there for 700 years. White people been like on the Notre Dame since since ever, and like all of a sudden, a 700-year-old lead sarcophagus surrounded by fucking statues gets found under some fucking big ass rocks. Leave it the fuck alone. Everything that you don't want in life is in there. Everything you don't want in life is in there.
There's so many questions. So many questions.
Think about it. He was covered by that thing.
Like the Vatican's been around since like the Vatican, since ever. And they could have took it there. But no, they dropped the motherfucker there and then they put Notre Dame over it, cuz. That's not
stone.
That's not
stone.
That's not the cute shit like the stone motherfucker singing and dancing or whatever. And that white dude who dies and the dude dripped in gold. Mind you, Quasimodo never got no pussy at the end of that movie, so fuck that movie. But like, bro, all that shit happened. And y'all find it now, 700 years later. And y'all want to go open that bitch? Fuck y'all. You deserve everything you get. Fuck you.
You ain't wrong.
There's so much weird shit with that. Like you said earlier, we were talking about this before the show. Like, where do you get the lead? Enough lead to build a whole coffin back then?
It's heavy.
Where'd they get it from?
Who knows? It's lead. Y'all found enough lead and molded enough lead. Not like lead ain't hard to find, but like lead's heavy. Y'all found enough lead and molded the lead to put something in the lead,
and then built a building,
and then built Notre Dame on top of it. And people been in Notre Dame for what? It opened up in 13 something or whatever.
You know what my other
been in there that long, and y'all just find it 700 years later. Maybe white people learn to leave shit the fuck alone. Maybe. What you gonna learn today? What you gonna learn today?
You know what my other thing is? My other thing is like Notre Dame is like, it's not like, I feel like it's one of those buildings that has been well known for like and the records have been kept. There's no been like since the beginning. So like, why is this only known now? Why? What? It's like they were trying to hide it for some reason. It's like they were trying to like keep it hidden for some reason.
Again, you buried it. You put some stone on top of it, and then you put Notre Dame on top of it.
Yeah, you put a big ass building on top of this.
Nobody was like, nobody.
Okay. To add to that, they put a holy building on top of it.
A holy cathedral, 700 plus years ago. And y'all just randomly, y'all found this motherfucker 700 years later. You weren't supposed to find it.
It's almost like a time capsule.
There's a nine-tailed fox. There's a nine-tailed fox running around Japan right now.
You don't want to open.
There's a nine-tailed fox running around Japan right now that everybody should be scared shitless of, and that joint got there 200 years before Notre Dame got built. So the fucking thing in Japan or whatever, where the nine-tailed fox demon got out, the bitch split open, the killing stone, had a rope around it, and then one day that bitch just split open. And you want to get this nigga like a number 2. You want to get this motherfucker Luigi. You want to get a Luigi to the nine-tailed fox with Mario Brothers 3 and shit right now. Because that's already going to kill everything.
That's
but
like
we got lead sarcophagus with a bunch of statues buried under Notre Dame. All right, cool. Play this game. Fuck y'all. I'm going to see y'all somewhere the fuck else.
That's like giving Bradley. That's like giving Bradley another Bradley.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody wants a second Bradley.
Like that's just like, all right, cool. So instead of having 3 lives at the start, now y'all got 6. Y'all got 6 tries. Why the fuck we doing this?
Whose idea is it to like just start digging? Hey, there's this whole that church. Let's dig and see.
Well, no, because it burnt down, so they had to rebuild it. So you have to redo.
But that was like 3 years ago. So like 3 years ago.
But you when
and then like
I don't know. It wasn't 3 years ago. It was like 2 years ago. It doesn't matter.
Like,
Still, when
y'all let that bitch burn down, and now because somebody started a fire.
White people.
Yeah, I think Jamie, you had a really good name for this. I think it was white people leave it alone.
Just white people leave it alone.
That should be the name of our show. White people leave it alone.
Leave it alone. White people leave it alone. Just white people. Like remember before COVID, y'all found them sarcophaguses and shit in Egypt, like underwater that had been there for like 5,000 years.
Yeah.
Leave it
and
alone.
then y'all pulled them up, and then boom, guess what? COVID. Hey, everybody, guess what we're doing? And y'all keep finding shit.
Stop finding shit.
Stop looking for shit. Stop looking for shit.
Stop looking for it. All right, guys, I need to push one button, see what it is, and I'm going to take it right back off.
¿Cómo se va?
Okay, cool. That's what I want to.
Like, just...
All right,
like,
so...
They always be like, oh, the mystery of the Sphinx. I don't want to know. I don't go fuck.
We don't know. We don't need to know any more
It's
shit.
It's that big ass iron door in India that they've been talking about for like the last 7,000 fucking years.
Leave it.
And they're like, oh, it holds all the demons of the world and this and this and this.
Okay,
and they're going to court now. They're going to court now to go open the fucking door. Like, bro, why you want to do that?
We're dealing with QAnon. We don't need any more fucking crazy shit.
Have you ever seen He-Man? You ever seen He-Man? You want some He-Man shit coming out the fucking door? Like, what if like a chicken wolf moose pig walks out that bitch that's like 30 feet tall and just kills everybody? And y'all just decided, he was like, oh shit, I'm gonna let the chicken wolf moose pig out.
How about the Marshmallow Man fucking started walking down New York?
Or the state police, like whatever the fuck. Fuck all that shit. Either way, stop opening new shit. It's been closed for 7,000 years. Fuck you.
Okay. That's fine. So does anybody know any Cajuns or Creoles? Anybody know any Cajun or Creoles?
I do.
So I speak a little. I can understand it. I can deal with it.
I definitely cannot.
So yeah. So I have a friend Tara who lives in New Orleans, and anytime I take anybody from here, like Val or any of my old friends back in the day, they're like, "What the fuck is your friend saying?" And I can understand it because I've been talking to her for 20 years. So like, whatever. She's Cajun. She's a Cajun queen. So there's a thing on YouTube, and it's like the Cajun guy who like what the fuck? Where's everybody going?
Piggy gotta go pee.
Well, I'm gonna play videos of these things since everybody needs to go pee. Val, what are you doing? You working?
Right now?
All right, so I'll tell you, Val. So here's a guy. He does Cajun fucking he dubs over fucking things, and he does it with a Cajun voice, and it's quite hilarious in my world. To me, it's funny. So I was watching while everybody's gone.
Almost survived, everybody. It's me, T. Vince. Man, let me tell you my story. Man, I was making good money, going out to fancy dinners with women, and then one thing led to another, and now I'm behind on my child support. It's me. So I broke into these people's house to show you my new invention. Man, I'm gonna throw this old funky thing out the window, yeah. Paya! Now let me show you my invention. I call it T. Vince's Mow and Mange. Man, you fill it up with whatever you want to mange, and you mow it. Plah! Plah! Man, look at that, mange.
So hold up. If anybody knows anybody who was actually from New Orleans, and you encounter one of these people, it's English, but it's not English. It's French.
So mange is not English. That's French. That's
okay, can I finish my statement? It's French, but it's not French. It's kind of like French and English had a baby, but it was drunk, and this is what Cajun and Creole is.
Be nice. But yeah, you're about right.
That's my second home, bro, so I can make fun of him.
Oh, man, let's look at a fancy graphic. Ooh, that's nice, boy. Man, show me an omelet. Man, that's a good-looking omelet, boy. Man, I like dealing with round numbers. $20, you get the Mow and Mange, and I'll throw in a matching passe gratin and help your boy out. I can pay that child support, and the women can start coming over again. Me and my baby's mama can stop fighting about money, and I won't have to pass this cheese grater on her face. Man, that's hard to explain at the courthouse. If you ain't got $20, you can go weed eat Knox grass or something, because I need the money, and everybody got a mange. So call today before I get caught with that breaking and entering. Mow and Mange.
I want that shit. Crank chop.
So he also dubs over He-Man cartoons and Thundercat cartoons. So next week I'll bring those, but it's hilarious. And like, so me and my buddy who works at Penny Royal with me, I used to work with him in New Orleans 20 years ago. We're buddies. But like, he showed me this, and like him and I are cracking up, and nobody else really gets what we're watching, but it's funny. And even if you don't know Cajun and Creole, it's still kind of funny because it's voicing over a dude who beat hookers. And also I have a Billy Moss one I'm going to play for us as well. So we all know Billy Moss, right? Everybody know Billy Moss?
Mm-hmm.
Do we know why he died or how he died?
Nope.
So he was a big coke head. Did a lot of coke.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of coke. So he was touching down and on an airplane somewhere. I don't know where exactly. I think it was Miami. He got his head. He hit his head really hard on something, and I guess he did so much coke and he hit his head like a combination of all that shit. He overdosed in the airplane, getting his head hit on cocaine. That's true story. Actually, it's actually out there. So
I was waiting for more of this.
Oh, there's nothing more. Dude did a lot of cocaine. Got his head hit on the plane. So Billy Moss, which is, I used to have a roommate who would do a lot of cocaine and talk like Billy Moss. It was fucking hilarious. Anyway, this is a Billy Moss done by the Cajun fucking dude. Here you go.
Survive, everybody. It's me, Billy Miller. And I've been cleaning houses in Crowley to fill my scripts, and I found this. Check it out. It's addictive. Man, it's called Oxycontin Clean, and it gets rid of all the blood stains and the evidence of all your crimes you committed to fill your scripts. Man, I know this rich lady that lives in River Ranch, me, and she spills her wine all over the carpet. She paid me $20 to come clean all that up. Look, spray it with that Oxycontin Clean. I come back, pass a rag on that, gets it right up, boy. And that rich lady can just keep sitting on the couch, drinking her wine. She can stay in the house coat. And you know the messy children never wipe the towel after they finish taking their bath. And the only time I'm liberal, me, is when I slap down this Oxycontin Clean, boy. Look how much I put down there. Woo! Hey, look, here's all the clothes I used when I committed that armed robbery. Look at it. It'll take away all the DNA evidence. Man, nobody needs to know the horrible things you do to support your drug habits. Now watch as I put some funky regular detergent in this blood bucket. It don't do shit. Now watch me pass this Oxycontin Clean comme ça. Man, you can see it go right to work eating up all that blood. Watch. Paya. If you come back from Cowboys and you're all covered in blood and your clothes all blood stained, you need to get this Oxycontin Clean. Who's got two thumbs and likes to get fucked up? Man, I keep a rolled up dollar and a mirror behind this Oxycontin display. Man, that's a $40 value. You think I'm gonna make you pay that? No, boy, 20. Half that. Man, I already showed you how it cleans everything right the fuck up. You get a super chamois and a squirt bottle, because you like to squirt. And you know the best thing for your stanky house is to make everything smell like oranges, boy. All that greasy, nasty shit, you just spray it down with this here orange spray. So that's the damn deal. You get the urn spray, the OxyClean, and the squirt bottle and the chamois for $20. And if you don't call them, they'll start breaking it up and snorting lines right the fuck now. So you need to call. Because I'll do this big bucket too. I don't care, me. Because I'm Billy May Law, bitch. I OD'd once before. I OD again. I don't give a shit, me. That's $20 so I can give me a damn piece. Call the number. Out. Man, don't call the number. It's a damn parody.
Is why I preference why he OD'd.
Remember when we first got back to working or whatever, and like that rumor went around that cocaine, like people who do cocaine can't catch COVID?
Yes.
I kept saying it at work, and like customers were like, "Oh shit, I ain't never touching that shit." I was like, "Yo, you got way too excited. You got way too excited." This one customer snatched his mask off and flung that shit across the room. I was like, bro, I will give you another mask. It's just a joke. It's like, why are you doing this?
You broke his whole night, man. All right.
Yeah, he said, if you don't give me that money now, I'm going to do this other time, too. We get these lines out, get this party started.
Yeah, no shit, right? All right, Jamie, I got a meme for you, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Let's do it.
No, let's do it. Russia's going to fuck around and find out why Americans don't have universal health care. Yeah. Yeah, that's
It's funny because it's not funny.
It's funny because it's true. That's why it's fucking funny.
Yeah. That's funny as shit. Does Russia have universal health care, or they just kind of like, hey, put some dirt on it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
So. I don't know. So here's my thing. Are we rooting?
It's not a much.
Hold up. Do we want World War III just to get the shit over with? Because apparently we've seen how. Hold on. Let me finish. We've seen how shitty Russia's army is.
Okay.
Their navy is really good. Their army is fucking hard.
But why the fuck does Russia have a navy? Like, think about it.
Because they're Asia, dude.
Where they going? Where they going?
Because Asia's a whole fucking west coast.
They got a port that's like under ice. And
dude, they're surrounded by fucking water.
You don't kind of realize, guys.
They're surrounded by water.
They're not surrounded by water because there's a whole other continent.
Hold on? Did you just fall? Did you just fall?
I almost did.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay, cool.
This is what dieting does, because I haven't had a piece of bread in like 6 days, and I'm dusty. But no, it's like, all right, cuz, like, think about it like this, right? Like, y'all got this little section that's like covered in water. I'm sorry, covered in ice. I said covered in water. Anyways, this entire section because it's like covered in ice.
You ain't wrong, bro.
Y'all just wrong. Like, y'all about to go out into this icy ass water, and that's like, this is where your navy is. But don't that just make y'all ships islands? So like, where the fuck they going? Ain't nobody ever been like, oh my god, Russian Navy, like ever at any point in time on Earth.
No, never.
You know what I mean? Like,
hey, Jamie, hold on. Jamie, hold on 1 second. Hold up, Jamie. Hey, Babak, you want to come on for 1 second and break down some updates?
Who?
Babiak.
Mark Babiak. Yeah.
Drunk
shoot him the link. See if he'll jump on.
I'm kind of drunk, but I can do it.
There we go.
I can do anything.
It is
how fuck you guys are. Me and Parker
show
right now
with a drinking problem.
Hey, Nick, can I say we're really happy to have you back?
I would have been like, yes, queen.
I'm out of whiskey.
You got that Tito's, though. That's not bad at all.
You know, here's the weird thing. I have no idea how the fuck this got here because I don't buy vodka. Like, I just turned around and was like...
Maybe it's from your Super Bowl party.
Where the fuck? No, she wasn't no vodka here at that time.
Hey, Mark, I sent it to your Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, Mark, come on in. Come on in. I will start making some bacon.
Bacon?
See how
are you going to jerk off with bacon grease? Are you going to go to a Starbucks and jerk off with your bacon grease?
You go straight to jerking off at Starbucks and bacon grease. That was you in a mask, wasn't it, freak boy?
Yes.
I'll be back.
Babiak, do I need to email it to you? Or, like I said, I sent it to your Facebook.
Get on, bitch.
Just
anyway.
Send it.
Nick.
He's in. Send it.
I sent it, bitch. I sent the motherfucker.
What wine are you drinking, Nick?
Joe, shut the fuck up. I'm here.
What am I drinking? I am drinking some. I'm drinking
in the span of the evening. What have you drank?
I have some French Malbec right now.
All right, hold on, Nick. Tell me about this French Malbec.
Oh, it is.
You wine motherfucker. Tell me about the tannins. Tell me about the fucking floor.
Oh, it's delicious. It's got some tannins to it. It's not overly. They're not overpowering though. It's fruity, man. It's just ripe. It's good. It is really tasty. Earlier I was having some.
Blow up.
So hold on, Nick. How old are you? What's your age, Nick?
I am 28.
All right. So when I was about your age, I was in North Carolina, and I wanted to get out of the restaurants a little bit, so I fucking started working at a place called the World Market, what we all know if you live in DC.
I love World Market.
And I went there to run their gourmet section, but they didn't really have much. But they're like, hey, we need somebody to run our wine section. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I did, and I learned so much about wine, so that's why I'm fucking quizzing you. Like, because I had to sell it, I had to fucking buy it. Like, I was forced to learn fucking wines, like every goddamn. Because they had like 90 wines on the motherfuckers. I had like a book this fucking big, and I'm like fucking reading every single.
Now you gotta know it, man. It's been really cool, man.
Can we hear more about your wine?
What
wine are you drinking? So
again, it's a French Malbec.
Malbec.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's fruity, it's juicy. It's got some tannins, but they're not overpowering. It's honestly not too far from like a warm weather like California cab. It's tasty. It's really tasty. It's big. It's nice. But yeah, man, it's just been really nice to get to try a lot of the wines, all the spirits too. We've been learning a lot about spirits as well. I've been drinking a lot of mezcal, a lot of bourbons, a lot of different stuff. It's been really cool.
I can't fuck with mezcal. All right, guys, I'm bringing the Baviat. What up, Holmes?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
My dude, what is up, homie? How you feeling today, brother?
Right. Yeah, hey, I've been enjoying it.
How'd your fucking fundraiser? How's your fundraiser go, bro?
It went very well. So we
tried to promote it as much as we could, man. We tried.
Yeah, man. I appreciate all that. So at Comet, we raised over 3,000.
That's fucking great.
United Health Ukraine and Razum Ukraine. And then I did. Somebody had contacted me about a clinic in Kharkiv, which they were raising money privately. They had a connection there. All the logistics were set up. They needed the money just to get some medication. So we raised about just over 5,000 for that.
Amazing.
And that's the thing, and not to cut you off, but that's the thing about war. People forget about the basic shit. Like, people need their fucking prescriptions. People need, they need their fucking physical therapy. They need their fucking whatever. They need to feed their fucking dogs. Like, hey, here's the thing.
Right.
In war, do you save your dog or do you save yourself type shit? It's like, that's just things that as Americans we don't fucking think about. The Palestinians and the fucking Israelites.
That's right.
And the Ukrainians, you think about this shit.
I mean,
like,
the
that's
Syrians. Shit. I mean, you know, in Iraq and in Afghanistan and like everywhere. Yeah. Like that's the thing is that it's.
I mean, you hear fucking sirens going off because there's something coming.
Yeah. There are a couple of like 24-hour feeds I think that are still running.
Is there more things getting out or less things getting out since last time we talked?
I'm sorry.
Is there more things getting out, information-wise, or less?
So,
I know Russia put a clamp down, but is more shit is more renegade shit popping up?
So some of the issues are like there's a little bit of sending money through apps and things like that to Ukraine. A lot of that, a lot of the internet's been shut down to like the areas that need it.
Oh yeah, no, I read that. Yeah,
so, I also read it. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been a lot of movement on the front. The last thing I heard today was Mariupol, which is in the southern part it's a port in the southern part of of the country, southeast. You know, I mean, there was like street to street, house to house fighting. So they're moving into there. It's been under siege for about 2 weeks now, but so they're moving in. So we'll see. But
I mean that's shitty because I mean,
yeah,
you know, as much as I love you guys, as much as you guys are fucking like holding on, but the sheer mass and amounts of people these motherfuckers have, like, is eventually going to break down. That's what I hope doesn't happen.
So, you know, here's the thing is that I really think that, you know, what they didn't bring enough for the training. Like, we've been at war for 8 years, you know, like, so the training that the Ukrainian military has, and not only that, have prepared a very well-trained territorial defense forces,
right?
That they've been doing for 8 years now. You know, we've been fighting them for 8 years. And
so you've been waiting for this shit to happen. You knew it.
Yeah,
you've been practicing for it.
They knew it. There were some reports that, like, when the war started, or the invasion started, that all the Ukrainian planes were in the air due to just intelligence that came in. Like, yeah, you need to get out. You know, so
I find this fascinating. I was on YouTube the other day, and something about the Russian-Ukraine war came out, but it was dated like 4 years ago, and it was like, why Russia will invade Ukraine? I'm like, yeah, they've been
it's because they already
for years.
It's because they already fucking did it 8 years ago.
I remember that.
That's the thing. Is that, like, we've been fighting this war. Like, really, how I describe it, it's an offensive. It's like a huge offensive in a war that's already been going on.
Right.
You
now
know,
it's just
like,
a public eye.
We've been fighting them. Yeah. You know, they have never committed this many troops, but you know what? You can't take over a country and a people that are trying to hold on to their culture.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, believe me, the U.S. has tried it, right?
Yeah, talk about Vietnam and shit like that. Yeah, Korea. Yeah,
the U.S. has fucking tried it.
We're not good at it. We're not very good at it, apparently.
No, nobody is.
No one should be.
Because you can't.
So that's the thing. I mean, you know what? You're absolutely right. We went into Vietnam, got our ass kicked. Went into Korea, got our ass kicked. Fucking Russia went into Afghanistan, got their ass kicked. We went into Afghanistan, got our ass kicked. Went to fucking Iraq.
It doesn't work.
We didn't beat Iraq. We just fucking took their ast, and they still kicked our ass.
And here's the thing. You know, I mean, there's thousands of years of you know, just Russian, not thousands, hundreds of years.
I was going to say, there's not thousands, there's hundreds.
Yeah, hundreds of years of.
But that's
Russian
still a fucking long ass time.
and,
That's still a long ass time.
And destroying like the Ukrainian culture, like sending people to gulags, things like that.
So let me ask you this. So for some reason, the Republican Party is all of a sudden becoming talking points. Americans are talking points for the Russians. I'm fucking furious, and I'm Irish. How the fuck you feel?
Oh,
Americans saying this shit.
Yeah, I know. Talking about some
what
Tucker
the fuck?
Carlson
These are the
shit.
fucking. These are the patriots of our country. Our patriots are saying this shit.
Yeah, I think it's concerning that there is a major political party where there is some people that are really siding with an autocratic leader.
What the fuck, dude?
I think that is really concerning to me.
Blows my mind. The Republicans of the 80s would be turning. They are turning in their graves because they're old as fuck.
Like it's
dude,
very, very surprising. But I mean, after the last 8 years, probably 8 years where that's really kind of turned that way. I think.
No, we all saw. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah.
Fuck it all.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, so there is some information out there, like there were 8 members of the House that did not vote towards for sanctions and things like that. You know what I mean?
Why? What was the reason behind that?
I'm not sure. I'll be honest. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything in writing, but
I mean, most of their claims that they're saying is like the libs are adding too much shit to this, so we don't want to support this.
Yeah.
And it's also the same thing. A lot of these Republicans voted down support for Ukraine, but then the following week said, "Oh, Biden's not doing anything for the Ukrainians." What the fucking right? You just voted this fucking thing down last week. How are you now talking shit about somebody not helping when you voted down something that was supposed to help? Fuck off. Political.
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly fucking right, man. I feel it could be better, man. Like that whole thing with the Polish planes.
Right.
Do you guys see that shit?
Yeah.
I mean, explain it though, just for people out there.
All right. So people that do not know, and so this was the reason. So Poland came out, said that, all right, they're willing to send planes to Ukraine, but they're going to send it to the Ramstein Air Base, which is the U.S. Air Base in fucking Germany. And I call it the Ramstein Air Base.
Okay.
Can't remember the exact fucking name. It's so similar. But anyway, but the U.S. said no, that they were not going to send them. So pretty much Poland said, hey, we're willing to send planes, but kind of the U.S. has to transport them. And the U.S. said no. It was like 29.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
So I still don't understand. Like, I don't know. I just don't get this argument of they don't want to antagonize the Russians, but like they're the one, like the Russians are ones who have been antagonizing the world. So like, why not fight back, right?
So here's,
like, I don't get it. I don't understand that.
So the philosophy is you don't want to put. They're already fucking up, yes, and everybody in the world, even fucking China, because China and the United States have a lot of money going back and forth. And when somebody fucks that money, or somebody's gonna get smacked, but they don't want to like force feed the fucking World War III. Which for me, I'm like, no, fuck that. I don't think it's gonna be World War III. I think it's gonna be everybody against Russia because, like I said, China, America, money, rules, greenbacks, own, gold. China would never go. I don't give a fuck. China would never go war against the United States because, one, we owe them a lot of money. Two, we're going to make them fucking trillions of billions of trillions of dollars for the next 30 years. And if we go to war with them, we're going to pull all our shit away from them. Trump will not get any fucking hats back from fucking China. Like, what? Like I say, we joke about it now, all our shit's made in China. But if we went to war with China, you don't think we're going to pull all that shit back? And China's fucked because if they don't have our business,
we're so connected.
Right.
Yeah, it is a global.
So Russia's on their own. Russia's on this fucking island by their goddamn self.
They really are, and you know why? It's because Putin made it that way with his KGB fucking Soviet fucking loving ass.
So I watched. I don't know if it was Jon Stewart or Bill Maher, but they were like showing how this Jon Stewart, I think, when like they were talking about like what Putin was like, what should I do with Ukraine? And he had all his people around him, but they were 30 feet away.
Yeah,
and every single one of them were sucking his dick, except for like the defense ministry guy,
foreign intelligence
and fucking Putin dressed him down and made him feel like a bitch and on live TV. And the dude's like,
he was the one dude that was like, look, man, I don't know.
And at the end, he's like, you know what? Fucking, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Yes, just fucking let's go to war.
Yeah, exactly.
Complete bullshit.
You know, like I don't want my fucking family to die. I don't want to die.
Fucking Putin was like, so what do you mean? We don't go to war? Do we stay back? Do we go forward? Do we do this? Yeah.
That was rough. That was rough for you.
Dude, it was crazy. Dude, watching this shit was crazy.
So there are some reports that most of the Ukrainian intelligence is coming from like inside the FSB, which is the Russian intelligence.
Jesus. Do you see a fucking?
It's just like there are literally people there that are like, nope, this is stupid. They have family. Wow. So this is what people don't understand is that Russians have family in these cities. It is a very integrated like community there, right?
Of course it is.
But I think. And the reason that so many people speak Russian is because in
That's where
this
the family's from. That's where
in the last century and a half. You know, they have literally deported people from Ukraine and took over.
So let me ask you, what do you see first? Putin being assassinated, or his own people turning on him?
He's got to die.
He's got to die. So, like you said,
Like,
they put
honestly,
a smackdown on Russian control.
It's got to be a Russian dude that does it, though.
But they put a control on Russian media. But how many?
So you think it's gonna be Russia? Just
hold on. Russian-owned media people are like 15 or
Maybe
20.
it's gonna be a coup or something at some point.
Yeah, 15 to 20 of the media people actually pulled out of fucking like Russia, and they're going on vacation. So they were allowed to leave, but they're no longer allowed to fucking speak their piece. So think about us watching like regular news, and like fucking, I don't know, Tucker Carlson's like, I'm leaving, going on vacation, or like anybody from CNN, like, hey, I'm just taking a vacation real quick. That's what they're doing in Russia, kicking out the people who are going to like talk against people who are in the Russia media, the government media, are leaving.
But not just that, man. I mean, they just passed a law that said you can get 15 years.
Right. They're leaving because of that law. That's like because the one lady talked against them on live TV, and she's fucking being threatened with 15 years now.
But they're not allowed to leave. I mean, they can't leave.
They're letting some of them leave on vacation. That's the contingency.
Right.
Is
So
vacation.
that's not vacation. They're like not being allowed to.
No, but they're letting them leave the country. Is what I'm saying.
All right. Some people are.
So they're not letting all of them. They're letting some of them leave.
Yes. I mean, I know I've heard of some people, but I mean, like there was that clip of that woman just like putting up a protest sign in the back of Bay,
exactly.
Right?
Oh,
you
she's
think
not leaving.
She was leaving anywhere? Hell no. She ended up in a fucking cell.
So she was arrested. Some report today about how there are people in Ukraine who had are being forcibly deported into Russia, right? Yeah. And like, how fucked up is that shit? Like,
so here's how they're doing it. So part of those so part of those negotiations were about humanitarian aid and like evacuation routes that could just be, there'd be a ceasefire in that area. And so what Russia was proposing was that all of them were into Russia. Right. Mm-hmm, so this literally is their goal. They did it with Crimea. They arrested, deported, or most of the people fled. The Tatars, which are the Tartars, they're generally Muslim and have lived in Crimea for very, very long time. Mm-hmm. That is one. That was one of the cultures there, and then the Ukrainians that had lived there forever. But yeah. So anyway, so they've done it before, and I think they'll do it again, especially in these besieged cities.
Oh, that's terrible.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are
like I said, I think
how's communication, Mark?
I'm sorry.
How's communication with like people in there right now? Has the situations changed as far as being able to communicate with people in there? In
those cities, so Mariupol, the communication has been tough from what I've heard. I don't know anybody there, so I don't have that experience, but that's what I've been hearing for the last like 6 days.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying it's pretty much city. It depends on where you are, right?
Yes.
Now.
Yeah. Okay. So that's really the only major city or port that has been surrounded and completely under siege for a while. Kharkiv, Kyiv, Mykolaiv are they're not surrounded. They're the front line is like right on the edges of town.
Okay.
But Mariupol's has been under siege for a while.
So are there any other local fundraisers or rallies or anything that are coming up, in the next few days or next few weeks that we need to know about?
So I am I'm working on something that'll be announced hopefully within the next week.
Okay, let us know if anything pops up.
Yeah, of course I will.
Yeah,
of course I will. But as always, so every day at the White House, people are protesting,
nice.
Demonstrating, rallying up, and then I think I'm going to try to do to plan a couple in the next few days at the embassy. So
Russian or Ukraine?
The Russian embassy.
The Russian embassy. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, keep us posted and let us know.
I will. I'll post it on your guys' site.
Just let me know.
If I have plans, we'll do.
All right, Mark. We're gonna fucking get our work stuff out of here in a little bit. Do you want to stay on, or you need to get out of here?
I gotta go to bed, man. I love you guys.
Brother. Love you, man. Thank you for coming on for that brief second.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
All right, kids. We got a couple TikToks left. And YouTube is so funny with their fucking chats, man. You never know what's going on.
Yeah, there's some people out there.
Dude, you'll see it, man. It's weird. You have to know what you're looking at. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 4 left, but 2 of them are the same thing. One is what they what do they call it? A fucking
I don't know. Just play it.
What's it called?
Marcus.
A fucking
Hands.
dual thing or
duet.
It's a duet.
Yeah, just play them.
So I'll play the Stitch first, and I'll play the second one later. But I'm gonna play the real one. Now I'm gonna play the real one. I feel so bad for this dude. I feel bad for this guy, man, because that shit hurts.
Oh my
god. All those muscles do not protect you from sting. They do not protect you from the stinging. Just the pain.
You know what's worse? You know what's worse? He was trying so hard. He pulled out his camera. He set it up. He tried so hard.
Right? He was like, "Oh, look at what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show people." Right?
Let me feel the pain. All right. So, you guys, anything last words before we play the last 2?
No last words.
Be excellent to each other. Yeah.
Don't be a cunt.
Don't be a cunt. Do not be a cunt.
Don't be a cunt. Stop. Also, to those truckers, stop being a cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Jesus.
Or you'll get more of this. And that's right by the White House,
too. See what happens.
I mean, you know you ain't going there. Why are you wasting your horn? He ain't leaving. You know he's not leaving. You know why he's there. You know he's there because of you. Fuck's wrong with you?
Fuck that shit.
All right, so I can eat a lot of acid and a lot of mushrooms. I cannot eat edibles. I cannot eat weed edibles. For some reason, I can do all the brain shit, but the body shit I cannot handle. Cannot handle. Welcome to my world.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna play it again just because I like that song so much. I love that song.
Edibles.
Such a great song too, man. Fuck.
Oh wow. Oh my god. You can't play around with edibles, man. You cannot play around with that stuff.
I've been fired because of edibles.
I do recall.
Yeah, yes you do. Because I was there. I walked in fucking 8 hours later. I'm like, I'm here. Go home.
Okay. Bye.
Oh my god.
I shouldn't even shut up for work. I don't even know why I shut up for work. All right. Just yeah. We're gonna play this twice, I feel like, but just yeah.
Oh no.
Hey everybody. Merry Christmas.
Excuse me?
So now that we've seen it, look at the hot dog. I used to have a lot of piercings. Never that.
What?
What?
No, what?
Hey, everybody. Merry Christmas.
And with that,
We're totally insane.
They pushed me out and maced me.